Hey, shout out Timothy for the $5 dono. Overall thoughts on coach mode? It's okay. It's okay. I think they basically made sim worse to incentivize you to use coach mode because the CPU play calling is so dog shit that you want to step in to call the plays yourself, but it's okay. I think when you're not playing quarterback, it's a train wreck. Your QB kind of plays really stupid, as shown the first season of this stream, or the series. But when you play the QB yourself, it kind of defeats... Why does it show the... Oh, it's a verbal commit. But it's when you play QB, it's better. But, like, if you're going to play QB, you might as well just play the game, right? Like, also play running back and receiver. So there's kind of, like, no in-between. Either you're playing QB, in which you should just play the full game, or you're going to watch the full game and call the plays and have your guy play like an idiot. So I think it's an okay feature, but I think it came at the cost of ruining sim. So that is no bueno. That is no bueno. How are you guys doing? As you guys know, I didn't stream Saturday or Sunday. I took those 2 days off because this game had me very angry. And then I remembered that this game sucks, and I can't treat this game like a good game. Otherwise, my expectations will be in the gutter, because this is not a good game. This game sucks, and EA is a bad company. So when I go into the expectation of playing this game, I should fully expect my offensive linemen to be pancaked every play. Doesn't matter if it's realistic. Doesn't matter, you know, what their stats are. I should just accept the fact that I'm just going to snap the ball and random linemen will be pancaked. I got to also come to grips that on defense, they will just snap the ball on offense and my defense will just randomly also get pancaked. You know, it's in the game. I don't make the game. I simply play it, and I understand me just bitching and moaning about everything wrong with the game wasn't too appealing. So I took some time to basically reflect. This game sucks. This is going to suck. We're going to lose games because I just get sacked 75 times. And it is what it is. We're going to lose games because my running back decides play to play that sometimes he does or doesn't want to go forward. All that fun stuff. So, overall, just play the game. Coach mode, not very good. I really don't. It's better if you, again, use the quarterback, but if you just play quarterback, just play the full game. So, yeah. Or play the moments. Play the moments also suck, but, you know, the moments are still better than having the CPU cuck you. But either way, we are 3-2, as you guys remember, or if you guys weren't there for the stream. We had a very soul-crushing loss to Ole Miss, in which we were getting sacked a quadrillion times. And then we had another soul-crushing loss to Missouri, in which we got sacked a quadrillion times. And no bullshit. Both my QBs were sacked both times so much that they were both wear and teared into oblivion. So I'm just going to expect that my 80+ overall offensive linemen are going to be treated as if they're a 60. And try to make this as least insufferable as possibly can. Also, I can show you guys this because I just got done recording it. So shout out me. But I just sat down and recorded an in-depth breakdown of what is the best English, basically English. What is the best coach tree in the game? What is the best build in the game? Which, spoiler alert, you guys already know this because you were there for the live stream. But yeah, I have that there. And also, not just that I show you guys what is the best coach build in the game, I also showed you another coach build that you can do without the pre-order stuff and other things towards the end. And I also break down why tactician, strategist, and architect are so bad. So I have almost a 3-hour YouTube video right here. And after editing, it will not be 3 hours. Hopefully it'll be like an hour and a half, but here's the VOD. I'm going to have the entire thing sectioned off. So you don't have to watch the full video. I would appreciate if you watch the full video, but you won't have to. You can just watch the sections that pertain to you and keep shit going. Now, I know South Carolina has a D-end with like 5 plat abilities, and he's like a 98 overall, so I'm going to probably get sacked a good 65 times by him, but it's going to happen. It's EA. What's their slogan? It's in the game? Yeah. Hey, Syracuse, how you doing? How you doing? Shout out Carver, by the way. Actually, I'm not, I mean, yeah, shout out Carver, but just pancake their punter. That's funny. Shout out Timothy, first member of the fam in chat. Appreciate you, big dog. Also, shout out to the $5 dono, Timothy. Appreciate that. Shout out Carver, shout out Syracuse, shout out Vols. How you guys doing? Shout out Schnoz, shout out Oakley. How y'all doing? After the game's done, I will go and advance the online leagues, because today is the advance day. We're going to keep you content Lenore Sellers. I feel like he's going to run a lot. Bulls, bro, I'm so pissed to get a sim. It was 31-3 half, and it black screened me. That stinks, man. That stinks. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to have proof now of losses, or not losses, of disconnects. Because, I mean, you still can't play it, right? But you won't get the sim without the proof. Which is unfortunate because that was a horrible pass, Lenore Sellers. Just because I'm going to be nice, and this is not directly towards or directed at you, Vols, specifically. But, ooh, big breakup. Nice. But I'm going to go ahead and just say this, and I'll probably put it in a YouTube video very soon. But I don't think there's a coincidence that the disconnect rate / me losing internet rate has gone up dramatically the same year in which they improved the sim defense. Or, I mean, yes, sim defense, but the CPU defense. So, I'm not saying that is directly or directed towards you, Vols, but last year I was dealing with one guy disconnecting every so often, and this year I have already had lots of disconnects in the first 3 weeks, so without the proof part, you shall be penalized. And a picture will not work. A picture will not work because you can easily just pull the Ethernet out of your thing and then take the picture, which is, you know, what some guys would do. So if you want to get the fair sim, you got to show proof. Otherwise, you're getting a loss. They blitzing me. 3rd and 6. They are blitzing me. Good block by number 2. Horrible play by me, but good block. Let's try to not get tilted at EA's wonderful game. And good run. Cover. The train is coming and everyone's getting pancakes. Lol. Yeah, it's just the pancakes, which is crazy because wasn't this game supposed to be updated like a week ago? Like at the end of last week? And the pancakes are still a problem? Like, that was like the entire point of the title update, was to fix that and a few other issues.
They're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
I'm not going to do it, chat. Chat, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I love this game. I need 1 yard for a first down. I could scramble, but I choose to throw the wide open drag route, and my quarterback throws the ball at the D tackle's face. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to say how bad this game is. But my guy was wide. Oh, this is 4th and 5. Oh, shit. Screw it. Please tell me that was my fullback that just got pancaked. Who was that? Who was my fullback? Dude, my fullback just got paid. The only reason I ran this was because we had the numbers on the left-hand side. My fullback gets fucking depleted by the linebacker, which is kind of funny, and then my my running back just runs straight into the linebacker, has no wiggle, no movement whatsoever, and we turn the ball over. Good start. Pretty good start. Pretty good start. Good game. Jimmy, not give me 3 hours. Unfortunately, Jimmy, a lot of the pauses I took when recording the video will be cut, but everything else that's a not necessary portion will be stayed in. That is why I will have the video time coded, so if you want a specific perk or a specific thing, you can just go to that portion, and there you go. Hey, Shanaz. Hey, Oakley. How you guys doing? Fat Boy, how y'all doing?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver.
Had a lot happen this year. Oh, I'm getting a loss? Yes.
All over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on
You are going to get a loss because there's no proof. I have no proof to verify that you just didn't pull the plug or whatnot.
looking to throw it. Sellers. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunt. And he's
That's why the proof part is necessary, and the proof part was
Ducks have it with a 1st and 10.
there last year. Oh my god. My linebacker just got a pick 6 on an RPO. Hell yeah, defense. Good job. Good job, defense. Miles Graham, appreciate the pick 6 there, buddy. That's insane. Schnoz, not like Coach Mode's. It's Coach Mode's stupid. It's Coach Mode would be fun if like the AI wasn't retarded. That's like the sad part with Coach Mode, and I kind of feel that way with most of EA stuff. Is that like kind of like the NIL? Like the NIL's fine, but just not implemented correctly. And so it's like if it was just done better, it'd be less infuriating. But as per usual, and see, like right here, my left of screen linebacker is manned up on the right of screen running back, and my linebacker has to run across the formation to man up on him. If I was playing the game, I would just simply drag him across the screen, he'd be fine. But I can't do any of that when I'm watching. Like I can call a good play, but the CPU is the CPU. So. Example, right there, I was mashing my right thumbstick. To send the nearest zone, and homie didn't react till after he doesn't cross his face. Oh, well. Big tackles, big tackles. Vols, okay, bro, just kick me out, please. Both sim and play. Thanks. I mean, just go ahead and leave. You don't want to play, dog. I don't have to remove you. You can remove yourself. It's just a loss. Don't be a crybaby. Big tackle. Berg Boy, is it a new attempt? Because we all, I don't know. Berg Boy, what are you talking about? That last stream doesn't exist. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge, nudge. This is the same attempt. Same attempt, just not gonna let this game crash me out. When I get hoed by the game, I'm just gonna nod my head and say yeah and have a fun time. I can't take this game seriously, which is the big problem I have. Is I take any game seriously I play, but this game is not meant to be taken seriously. Like example, my kick returner just slipped on the rain, which caused the defender to not tackle him because he got a slipped on the rain or slipped on the mud animation. The slip on the mud animation trumped the tackle animation. What are we doing? But yeah, the AI, 5 rushes, 12 yards. There you go. Should speak volumes for how bad the AI is, but yeah, again, if it was better, the AI was better, but it's not, so it is what it is, man. Vols, there we go. What do you mean, there we go? Oh, you already left? Oh, he's wide open. Go, number 5. Go. You're going to score? I don't know who that man is, but he was not playing like that all year. That's like a slant route for a billion yards. I'm assuming you said there we go because you left yourself, but see, like that's like a great example for like why the AI is so retarded, is that this is like a perfect called RPO. It's a perfect called RPO. We get perfect blocking, and not really. After rewatching this, there's the outside corner kind of picks the wrong lane to anyways. We have all he has to do has one safety, make this one guy miss. I think it's called jukebox in this game, or maybe jukebox is Madden. I forget. He has a juking ability with also human joystick. If this is me, I'm either cutting this to the outside and just running him to the pylon, or I'm a juke or spin, juke him out, and try. And the CPU just kind of cuts to the right and then gets tackled. Like the CPU is just, it's just not good. In a game mode where you need the CPU to play good or normal, it just doesn't play good or normal at a high end, which is why you guys always hear me like example in that slant route. I turned a 10-yard slant into a 40-yard play, and I was like, oh. Like, I was genuinely shocked that it worked, because that's not normally how the AI works, but like right there, if the CPU just juked the safety before the safety was even going to tackle him. He pre-juked, which I think got him tackled, but oh well. Shaz, so how long are you planning on this season being? I just filmed a 2-hour-ish, 3-hour-ish YouTube video. So we'll see, but I'll probably get like a game or two. Oh, the series? We'll probably go till I win a natty. Nas. I'll probably go till I win a natty, and then after I win the natty in coach mode, I'll probably just convert this into a gameplay series I do on my own. Vols, Lamau not at all crying, but I'm getting a loss or something that completely out of my control, and I never recorded my games because I'm 4 years old. And well, you don't got to record your games for starters, and for the guy who's not angry, you do sound pretty angry. As mentioned ad nauseum, rules, read them. You don't have to record the game. All you have to record is the game quitting. That's all you have to record. The final 10 seconds before you disconnect. A picture won't work because you could just pull your Ethernet cord and say, oh no, I lost connection. Now, you were winning by what, 30 points? Like 31-3 or some shit? You were winning by a bajillion points. So you just show me the clip of the shit going out, you instantly would have won, and you would have been fine. You didn't. You now know I have rules for a reason. I don't do rules for thee, not for me type shit. The rules that you have to follow by are the same rules I have to follow by and everyone else. So I'm not going to play favorites. I'm not going to play with, members get freebies. And no, everyone follows the same rules. I can't verify how your game crashed. It's your word versus my word, and that's just not fair. So I have to be shown some sort of proof, and I have no proofs. I have a trust me bro, and unfortunately, there's enough individuals in this league to where trust me bro is not really going to work. So there you go. Excuse me? You just call a fucking RPO and not hand the ball off? Was that what that play was supposed to be? No. That RPO is supposed to be a handoff, or you throw it to the receiver. That's actually kind of cute. 3rd and inches, boys. In the swamp where it's been raining for, I swear, what half the season's been raining. Vols can get punished because I have no proof. All on the screen, completely freezing on my Lamau. Love you, bud, but I'm not getting punished for shit out of my control. The fact you're this mad is kind of leading me to believe that it wasn't an actual... Like, it's just one thing. You're rage quitting after one loss. Crazy. Wait, why can't I contain him? There we go, contain. 3rd and inches, darn. Probably should have blitzed right there. Probably should have blitzed. I feel like when you blitz in this game, the AI is... Because, like, I can organically shoot the run myself, but I'm not on the field or I'm in coach mode. So I feel like the next closest thing I can get to is blitzing, which will force the AI to shoot the gap itself, but... I mean, Vols, you don't... Listen, you can be mad. There's nothing wrong with being mad as my corner just... I got 2 corners get pancaked. Oh, my God. That's crazy. Well, there goes the pancake like I just mentioned. A wide receiver just pancaked my safety and pancaked my corner. That's great. Ooh. Number 24. You got after right there, big fella. Huh. Good job, 24. I didn't think he had the speed to grab Lenore Sellers. I just passed, committed the RPO, and he still gets, like, 10 yards. That's cool. Oh, my God, he got pancaked. Bro, can my corners just stop getting pancaked by every wide receiver? Do I have to come out and, like, 4-4 bear every play just to stop my corners and safeties from getting pancaked? Vols, that's perfectly fine, but... Again, the whole I'm not mad thing, and you've said you're not mad like 3 times. It's fine, but... Again, I got a whole league of people to follow the rules, so I can't show favoritism to 1 or 2 people. If you've already removed yourself from the leagues, then you already have, but I'm not going to remove you. Aw, my linebacker shot the gap. He shot the gap, just wasn't quick enough to react. Yeah, I feel like I got a blitz. I feel like because I'm not playing the linebacker, if I just manually send them... Oh my Christ, my D-tackle gets pancaked. Chat, I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain, but seeing my 300-pound grown man get pancakes, and then the 2 defenders behind the guy who got pancaked backpedaling on an inside zone, I understand. I would too also backpedal on an inside zone because you just watched a 330-pound man get his legs taken out. That dude's name is Cocky. That's funny. Daily course. Israel. What the fuck? What the fuck did you just type in my chat? What is wrong with you? This league has too many rules. It has virtually no rules. They have common sense things that I have to put into a fucking rule. Oh my God. You're asking too much of me to ask to have proof for when my game just abruptly ends and you have to trust me, bro. You have too many rules when one of your rules is don't score more than 1,000 points in the game against the computer. That's too many rules, man. Too many rules. Reading's hard. Which is funny because last year, Vols, I didn't hear you bitching about your rules then, but I guess this year, adding the extra 2 rules made things hard.
This is an offense that leads the nation in first downs because there's so many different ways they can attack you. They're versatile. They could throw it. They could run it. They've got so much balance, and that's what makes them so hard to stop.
Damn. Oh, we fumbled that? Oh. Okay, I was trying to move up in the pocket to then scramble, and as I was stepping up, I kind of got grabbed, and I was like, oh, just take the sack. And I fumbled. I was like, oh, I don't, that fumble bad. Berg boy, bye, Felicia. Why are we I know it's a, I mean, no, it's a stretch. Yeah, I was like, why are we running up the middle on a stretch? It's a stretch. Run to the outside there, buddy. Run to the left. He's still running up the middle. Why? It's an outside zone run. Why are we not running to the outside? Do we have a punter dot? Oh, we do have a punter dot. Nice. Kind of scary because the CPU could just run the ball and... What the? So my safeties. I mean, he was getting pancaked too, but my corners have been getting pancaked like every play. And then on that play, he just ran through the receiver to tackle the running back. Consistency, EA. I wish I had some consistency. Oh no. Tight end broken tackle. I was trying to run a cheeky little mid blitz there to maybe force the AI to get the ball out quick and have a mistake happen, maybe a fumble or a slip, but Lenore Seller steps up, throws a dot. I understand where he's coming from, but at the end of the day, you have to understand the rules. You might be telling the truth, but Vols, people will abuse. That's kind of the thing that's already happening, Timothy, is that there's not really already if, it's already being abused. Again, last year, as an example, there was a couple disconnects. Literally from like season 1 to season 5, I'm talking maybe 10 disconnects total. This year, we've already had 7 or 8. Again, I don't see it as a coincidence that we got more guys disconnecting in the game where defense is harder now than before. And it's just one game. Your entire season's not going to be over in one game. Hey, William, how's it going? I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I'm taking this game less seriously. So the Hulk rage outs. He got the pass off? I am shocked he got that pass off. Have a good night, you two, Vols. Have a good night, brother. I will see you, hopefully, in the next one, man. No worries. Ooh, he broke 2 tackles on that play? They're going for it? Timothy, you could have gotten the screen recordings. Yeah, it takes, like on Xbox, I don't know what it is for PlayStation, but on Xbox, you just tap the home button and you click X. And it records a 30-second clip. So if you're like mid-play and you do lose internet, or you do disconnect from the servers, it takes a quarter of a second to do that. I'm mashing the thumbstick, but he's not sending. Does that not work anymore? Does mashing your right thumbstick not send the nearest defender? I'm QB containing, but we don't have enough linemen with the speed to really keep up with Sellers, sadly. Big 4th down. Let's run some Tampa 2. Let's see if some Tampa 2 works. Some nickel sim Tampa 2-2. Cheeky RPO. Third and 6. Let's call a blitz. I don't want to just be a blitzing Billy over here, just blitzing the CPU every play, but on these third downs and fourth downs, where I need the AI not to just instantly scramble, I'm going to probably send 5 or 6 because that'll keep more guys in the pocket. Like that. Good drive defense. Can he miss? I'm on PC now, which is hard to get clips. Yeah, I don't even know on PC how you would do that, aside from having like OBS recording or Streamlabs Timothy recording, but it's just a loss. It's just one loss. Also, we've this guy has missed his last 2, which is just insanely lucky. 10-7 at halftime. What a good, tough SEC battle. Very true, Berg boy. Very true. I'm flipping this to the left. Oh my God, that worked. Juke him. I cannot believe this shit still works. Chat, how'd they not patch this? I thought this shit got patched. Like, how'd this not get patched? I swear they told me this got patched. No, it hasn't. Okay, literally, if he runs anywhere but that way, it's a first down. I could pass the ball here. I could. But at this point, I think it'd be funnier just to keep running the ball and watching people get pancaked. Ooh, I can audible down to an inside. Ooh, that's not good. Through duo. And flip it to the weak side. Here's the thing, is like, I want to go for a touchdown here. But like, if we get tackled inbounds, I think it's over. Like, if I was in charge of the running back, I would score here. Thank God, he also scores. Just, you never know, man. You snap the ball with these running backs in coach mode. Just sometimes they run straight. Sometimes they go sideways. Sometimes they don't even leave the backfield. But I'm going to be turning that off in the second half. I thought they fixed it. They haven't fixed the aggressive blocking yet, so I could just slap aggressive blocking on and I get pancakes for doing absolutely nothing. Just snapping the ball and getting a pancake is insane. Just drove the entire field because on 2 different plays, again, like what, 30 yards on 2 plays? Going up at half, 17-7. Defense opened the game with a clutch pick 6. Offense has come alive in recent memory. Speaking of coming alive, Syracuse is on ups. Actually, they did upset ranked 12 Virginia. Huge.
Able to pull off the upset by just a score. Going to be fun to see how this changes up the rankings.
Huge.
The Gamecocks will boot it away to start the second half.
Also, chat, let me know if you guys enjoy coach mode, because if you guys don't really rock with the mode, you don't really rock with the rebuild, I really can't stream it then. Because, like, whether or not I'm having fun is, like, whatever. Do you guys enjoy watching it is the important part. Dog, how do you have wear and tear? You've thrown the ball like twice as half. Little RPO bubble. This shouldn't work, though. Oh, dude. Oh, bro, he almost hit a clip. My AI running back about hit a clip right there. If he didn't juke out and then juke back in. Oh, that would have been nasty. What is number 17 doing? Or 15? What are you doing, 15? I got a penalty for that? That's not fair. I got a penalty because one of my players didn't move on the flip? Oh, I can't do that, actually. Fuck. I can't make hot routes. I forgot that. On impulse, I'm so used to putting him on a slant, and I can't do that. I must simply keep the stock play if I'm playing QB. Well, that run didn't work. Luckily, though, we're up by 10, so we don't have to score. I would like to score. We don't have to score. Also, Timothy, I just got done recording. I'm throwing that bitch up. Well, I was throwing it up, to be fair, and I threw it straight into the crowd, so ouch. Thank God the AI sucks. If the AI would have cut that to the right, it's a touchdown. I had nobody on that half of the field. But Timothy, your dono will not be in my newest video. I've already just recorded it literally today, but in the next video... Again, we're not. I'm not gonna be negative. I'm not gonna complain. This is a good game. This is a good game, you guys. This is a really good game. My fucking corner on a deep blue. Don't ask me why my corner on a deep blue decided to give up his responsibility and come down to a underneath route, but he did. And my brother in Christ, just look at his eyes, man. Look at his eyes. He is staring down the ball the entire way and just doesn't do anything, man. I love this game. I love this game, and we are truly blessed every day to live in a society where we can play an EA Sports title every day. I blitzed everybody there, and he gets a yard. Nice. We'll do it again. Why not? LB dog twice. My linebacker just got fucking annihilated. Holy shit. Try cover 3 sky this play. Big Guards, what is Florida starting prestige? They're a 3-star program this year, Big Guards. They're a 3-star. They are on the struggle bus after going 4-8. Which, by the way, I know this is technically a rebuild, but I don't even know if I really want to... We just... Guys, are we not... Am I not playing the most peak game of all time? Fuck Red Dead Redemption 2. Fuck GTA 5. Fuck Dark Souls. Fuck Elden Ring. College Football 27 is the greatest game I've ever laid my eyeballs on. Scrambling on a contain, by the way. Somehow gets out the pocket on a contain. Cool. Off his back foot, throwing across his body. Lenore Sellers overthrows his tight end. The ball bounces off the same linebacker that had a pick 6 earlier in this game. Bounces off his hands. And then a random receiver just goes up and yoinks that shit. That's cinema. Listen, we can all make fun of EA, but that right there is perfect cinema. My D tackle right there felt so bad for Sellers, he didn't sack him. What a good guy. That's a guy I'd date my daughter right there. He's like, I could instantly smear you because I pancaked the right guard, but I'm not gonna give you rude. I don't want to ruin your jersey. I'm gonna stand there and watch as you watch me watch you. Watchingception. What a good D tackle we have, chat. Hey, we caught that one. Hey, good job, defense. Good job, guys. 305 EA the GOAT. Dude, EA is actually the GOAT. Like, can you think of any other game company? And I'm not, this is like serious beastly for a moment. Not even sarcastic beastly. I'm being serious. Can you think of any game company that can do less per year and still make $1 billion? Oh my God, we had like 6 pancakes right there. Holy shit. I can't think of any quarterbacks. Lol. I can't think of any game in which, I guess Call of Duty, but there's not many companies out there that do literally nothing and make $1 billion. That, honestly, we gotta tip our cap to EA. That hustle is crazy. To release the same product damn near every year and still make $1 billion with a B? A Billy? Light work. 2K, take 2. 2K, I don't play 2K. As you guys know, I'm not a big 2K guy. Juke. Oh, he juked. I'm actually shocked. I'm not a 2K guy, as you guys know. I'm not a 2K guy. But I would assume 2K is at least better to their audience than EA is their audience. Again, I have no actual experience. So I could be talking out my ass there. But from an outsider looking in, I feel like EA is shittier to their consumer than 2K is. Could be wrong. I don't play 2K games, so let me know how wrong I am if I am wrong. But pound for pound, bar for bar, I think EA is shittier than 2K. With zero 2K experience.
Maybe that stop is a good sign for this defense. Maybe the defense.
Okay, maybe I can't just spam the run no more. Let's try my favorite play in the game. Where's Stick? Is it over here? Where's Stick? I love Stick. Love me some Stick. Oh, I have X wide open, but so is number 15. 15 he's tired of blocking all game, chat. He wants to get his hands on the ball. I don't quite blame him. Dude's been putting in that work, all them reps on the ground. I wants to catch it through the air. I feel you, brother. I feel you. Big Words, I tried a 1-star and it's hard because of the 80 expectations, only to give you like 7. Yeah, like you're not wrong, Big Guards. Like 1-star rebuilds, at least compared to last year, are significantly harder. But I feel like it's like harder, yes, but not hard because of the game. It's hard. Did he just... My brother. We're going to put Ball in. I want Ball to run this ball. Never mind. Pryor's now in. I don't know where Ball went, but... You just run to the right, or... That works too. Touchdown. I feel like the AI needs more finesse. I feel like that's like the big problem on these like running plays. I just feel like the AI doesn't have finesse. Like the AI is very quick to like plant its foot and cut upfield when it shouldn't be cutting upfield, or the AI is trying too much to go sideways when it should just be going upfield. But yeah, Big Guards, the 1-star rebuilds, I've done 2 of them already this year. Early on, it's kind of a struggle, but there are free 3-stars that you should be buying, and so as long as you're buying the free ones, It's not that. Ooh, fumble. Ooh, nice. Good job, defense.
Fumbles are great when you force them, and you're always thinking about as a defensive player, man, when the weather conditions start to come down.
I like how the game in which I'm choosing not to care about the game is the game in which we're beating them by 30 points. As my running back runs into the blocker to then not gain a touchdown. Crazy. AI has all the finesse against you, just not. Dude, honestly, that I actually agree. Berg boy, you are so fucking right. The AI actually does have finesse, just not on your team. I mean, chat, we're winning by 30 points. I know this is boring to watch me hand the ball off every play, but we're winning by 1,000 points here. There's no need to just get our field goal, take our pity points, do the clock, play defense, walk out of here with a dub. Maybe we'll make a bowl game this year, going, 7-5. Maybe, we'll see. Swang, what's good, bro? Just watching one of your videos. Well, you're gonna love the video dropping tomorrow, Swang, or tomorrow, day after. I've already recorded the video, just recorded it today, but I have a 2-hour yap session dropping about what is the best coach build in the game and what do all the perks do in the game. So stay tuned to lock in and enjoy that video. We're gonna keep calling man, and I'm gonna not QB contain. I want my edge rushers to go crazy. Hey Jarrett, how you doing? How you doing? Oh my God, he got pancakes. But guess what? My corner didn't. We can tackle. Good job. I wish I could make the CPU chew clock. That'd be cool. Hey, 10 likes. Appreciate y'all. Thank you on that. Big tackles. You're good. I'm chilling. My throat's a bit hoarse after sitting down and yapping for 2 hours. But I had a cough drop. I'm okay. Had an okay dinner. Had some pulled pork with some potato chips. And figure, let me go ahead and hop on stream for a bit. Haven't streamed. Didn't have a very long stream Friday, that's for sure. I streamed for like 2 hours. And then I took Saturday and Sunday off because my mental was shot after playing this game. But I am not taking this game seriously no more, so what happens, happens. And it be that way. This game's not perfect, but it's the perfect game for me. Roll Tide. That bad man ran a slant. That stinks. I've kind of been sitting in man the entire game. Ooh, that almost could have been a pick. That almost could have been a gnarly pick.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions.
If I press, ooh, if I press, it brings him to the line. That's scary. Ooh, good wide receiver screen by the AI. Good fucking screen. Do I do it again? Fuck it. Let's do it again. Got 5-man fronts, which means we have a hat on a hat. So hopefully, if anything funny happens. Oh Lord, you just got your shoes and your soul juked out. Good Lord. We're blitzing because I'm tired of this nonsensical short route slants. No way. Why would he throw it? Lenore Sellers is selling, chat. He's selling. Speaking of selling, let's throw the ball. We're winning by 20. Let's throw the ball, chat. Did I just get a blue pass overthrow? Chat, did my QB just get a blue pass overthrow? Is that what my eyes just witnessed? Back to running the football. Running the football works. If it ain't broke, be like EA. break it, then fix it, and expect praise for fixing it. There you go. Swang, did you play much NCAA 14? Because in 14, 2-man under was really OP. I did when I was a teenager, Swang. Long time ago, but it's been a long time since then.
Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing.
Is he offsides? That guy lined up offsides? Holy shit, he actually lined up offsides. That's crazy. I'll take my 3 yards, baby.
As a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count.
How do I throw the ball without throwing the ball, chat? My QB can't do anything. Like, every pass I throw is an overthrow. And my running back runs straight to a unblocked D tackle. It's
going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running
not good, my friend. Like, this play is not bad. Crow route, out route, out route. Hey, he's open. Got the first down, right? He got the first down. Let's go. I'm like trying to find a running play or a passing play that I can call that's not going to suck, and I swear every play I'm calling just blows. Hey, we gained 5 yards there. Sweet. If I could make my own adjustments, I just put a slant and a drag on every play, but I can't make my own adjustments, so if the play doesn't have a natural slant and a natural drag, then I'm cooked. Speaking of being cooked, that's a fun drop. I feel like that was wide open, and my QB just threw that late. Oh, well, we're going to run the ball. Gain a couple yards here. Emphasis on the word couple. We gained 2 yards. And now we kick. And that's his first miss of the year. A 52-yarder from downtown. You can, kicker, directly blame that missed kick on your tight end having butterfingers and your RB1 not running in a straight line. Oh, well, they get the ball back. Back to playing D. Not like we're winning by 20 points. We're going to pass commit here. Why not? They might run it on second and short, but they, in fact, did pass it, and we got torched on a drag route. Darn.
I love playing man-to-man defense, and I love getting up in your kitchen and jamming you.
Let's just keep calling generic man and keep containing and hoping Lenore Sellers runs into a sack. Wow, that tight end caught that. That's good catch, man. Good catch. My guy can't catch that, but there can. Good shit. Just hand the ball off every game when your QB can't throw the ball. Win by 20 points. And he overthrows a RB screen. Okay. That's saucy. Love it. Blitz a right of screen linebacker and see if we can get some heat here. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. That play took 15 different plot twists. It was like we were watching a Tarantino movie. I don't like any of these blitzes, but my DC knows. It's 3rd and long. Beastly blitz. Had an inbuilt stunt on that play, and it actually came through, but no one else blocked anything, so. We're going to pass commit and shade underneath. Hopefully, if there's a slant or a drag, we can get some coverage. I have a QB spy, too. No shot he catches that. Thank you. See, guys, I am, in fact, a big brain coach, chat. We have an inbuilt drag route, kind of, in a zig. Ooh. Almost just overthrew a pick six. Why is my quarterback so bad? Is it raining that much that my guy can't throw a 10-yard pass? He ran up the middle and not to the left. Yeah, but the rain can't be that bad. Like, Lenore Sellers is throwing it fine. Like, I kind of feel like the rain has only really affected me and not really the CPU team, but... Did my running back... Did my running back just not run up the field? Chat, look at this. Chat, look at this. If my running back just runs in a straight line or runs to the left where 77 is, that's probably a first down. Instead, the running back changes momentum to go back to the right where all the defenders are, and then proceeds to run straight into his blocking tight end, break the tackle, and immediately die. This is the reason why running the ball is so bad in this game mode. My RB1 has really good ball carrier vision, and he does the exact same shit as my RB4 that has 12 ball carrier vision. So before you leave a comment saying, "Oh, he has bad ball carrier vision," I can assure you they both play the exact same. Just the computer is just so weird with like the angles it elects to take on plays. But I guess that's the point of coach mode, is to get screwed over by the CPU and not play the game. I did just pass commit there. So I'm glad we only gave up like 12. That could have been a touchdown. And if I did give up a touchdown, I couldn't bitch and complain because, one, I'm not doing that now. I'm a positive gamer. I'm a reformed man. My life has been changed. But two, pass rush? Thank you. I was going to say, if he ags me again in double coverage, then he's just the GOAT.
He's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions.
See, Swang, I've never done a Road to Glory, and so I don't know how bad it is. But maybe you guys would like to see me do a Road to Glory. But if how the QB plays in Road to Glory is as bad as this is, then oh my goodness, I am so glad I don't play Road to Glory, because this is horrible. And normally, right, because I'm like playing the game, I'm the user, right? I can make the good decision as the running back or the good decision as the quarterback. But in coach mode, or in cuck mode, as this should be called, in cuck mode, you're just watching, man. You're watching and you're hoping your defenders make the right pursuit angle. You're hoping your running back takes the hole properly. You're watching. Yeah, I'm starting to believe that me spamming the right thumbstick to send my nearest defender just doesn't work. That's the third or fourth time this game I've been like, he's going to scramble, sack him. And my Verhook just stands there and watches. My right of screen safety is also manned up on the left of screen running back. If that running back goes on a route, I'm fucked. Please don't put that running back on a route. He caught that? Good run.
The big tight end was fighting for every inch, but he will be stopped short, and it'll be fourth down. Sellers. Drop the football, and they'll turn it.
This was probably the best defensive showing we've had all year. And a vast majority of it just really came down to the CPU not getting the fourth downs. Why'd the AI just do that? The AI just juked, which makes no sense because the defender was blocking him. Like, if the AI there just doesn't do anything, like literally if the AI just runs in a straight line, they score. Or get like big yards.
You've got the football late in the game. You can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Gonna run it. It's Montgomery. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long.
Well, I'm glad. Did he just juke? He just juked into the tackle. That's funny.
27. Let's see if they decide to punt it. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field.
Yeah, Swang, I've never done a Road to Glory, so if this is how bad the AI QBs are in that game mode, I don't even want to imagine the cheese and the shenanigans you have to do just to get the thing to work. Well, with 35 ticks, or 34, excuse me, with 34 ticks left, I really doubt South Carolina is going to do much to us, but we'll see. Go back to some man coverage.
No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, you know, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we just ran.
Their receivers are looking like prime Georgia wide receivers, how they're just dropping everything. They are dropping everything.
Don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this performance. You've got to lock in.
Yeah, in 25 you can audible from
Seriously,
week 1, so you can just audible to 4 verts. And that's about it. Oh my god. It's better now though, right, Swang? You keep saying in 25 and 25. Is it better in 26 or 27 or? That guy just fell over. That receiver literally just fell over on the route. Might QB spy you? Well, that's rough.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Here's Sellers to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle.
And they score, chat. And they score. That's... I would definitely celebrate losing by multiple scores to a Florida team, but pop off, King. Pop off. Not like you just had to break 2 fucking tackles to get in the end zone and all the miraculous BS that had to occur, but they got their points. Good for them. Nice. He says, well, what's good, Beasley? Hey, fam, how you doing? I've just recently recorded a 2-hour-long video dropping within the next 2 days. How about you, big dog? My running back did just dead ass run straight up the middle with no defenders. And also, why is the CPU calling timeouts? Dog, there's 2 seconds left in the ball game. You're down 13 points. Why are we calling timeouts? What is the CPU doing? Hey! He did the thing, chat. He did the thing. That was like the first time they've ever just like cut upfield and actually ran upfield. Big win, guys. After the shit show that was the Auburn game and the Ole Miss game, I'm glad that this was not as much. I mean, it was still a shit show with our quarterback. We can't complete a pass, but shout out South Carolina. You guys came to the den or the swamp and you guys lost. So shout out you guys. Shout out our running backs. They both had like 35 carries this game. So big rushing presence. Don't ask about our passing game. That didn't exist, but we ran the ball pretty well and defense played pretty good for the most part in sections. We passed for 85 yards. Seems like a great Florida game to me. RB1, 23 carries for 94 yards. RB2, 21 carries for 170. We had a long 40-yard dash there at the end, but oh well. Big game, guys, big game. So I don't have 27, but in 26 Road to Glory, it was worse. Ooh, 26 being worse than 25 is not surprising. I would argue that 26 is probably worse than both of those then, because 27 is probably worse than both of those because this game just has a massive step down in almost every category. I know, right? Swang, like, it's so rare to actually have the RB do something good. That, like, good for him. Oh, that was a visit week, too. We might have some we might have some... My brain said the word recruit and commit at the same time, and I was like, that's not how that works. T-Sizzle doing good, been playing CP27, leaving for vacation on Thursday. Well, I hope you enjoy your vacation, and, hey, we got a hard commit, baby. Jabari Tremble, left edge rusher commit. We have our future quarterback, DeMar Winston, also committed. Let's go. We're going to pretend like we didn't just see the guy that we just got stiff-armed from, but that's fine. My linebacker, Miles Graham, 4 tackles, 4 assists, 1 TFL, and I believe probably a pick 6. Oh, now we get to be stretched open by Texas? I think his name's Colin Simmons, right? Colin Simmons is the name of the pass rusher that always hits the portal year 1 with Texas, right? That dude is about to be up in my guts, man. Ooh. We didn't get the commit, really? I had a visit. How do we not get the commit from Floyd Hood? And Emmett Demento. How do we not get the visit? I have max money. It was a blowout win. It was a 5 of 5 visit with good hard sells and really good money. Wow, I'm shocked. I just have to jump week 9. Visits are still broken? No, they're ass. I think I have no actual evidence to prove this, but I think EA nerfed the visits in this game. I do believe. No actual proof of this, but I believe EA nerfed the visits to make the strat perks better. But I have no actual proof of that claim. Just from a whole anecdotal feeling type of thing, that they feel irrelevant this year. Aiden Wayne, my main Reggie Wayne. I gotta get you just for the name value. That's not the thing. I gotta get you, Aiden, just off the name value alone. And your 94 speed. I gotta get you, man. I don't think I beat Georgia, though. I think Georgia's about to kill me, but I'll try. What's the worst that happens? I fail. I'm already doing that already. Lol. In 25, they were useless. Lol, classic EA, unfortunately. I wouldn't say they were useless in 25, but they weren't that good, for sure. They were not that good. Then every 4-star tight end's gone. Oh, that's fun. The funny thing with EA, and I can tell you this from having a lot of experience with them, EA is the most, like, hyper-aggressive company I've ever seen with, like, going left or right. Like, I've never seen them make a Madden game where the run game is either really good or the run game is really bad. I've never seen them make a game in which the run game is, like, okay. Either that shit is useless or that shit's overpowered. There's really no in-between. And 83 speed. Oh. I have no hours left, but Earl Hill might be a future guy on our team. And same with passing, right? Passing is either really oppressive, really overpowered, or passing just doesn't exist and doesn't do anything. And I feel they really went a bit overboard this year with that. Like, example, they had such a big emphasis on defense, right? Like, again, EA isn't stupid, right? If you watch any Madden tournament or CFB tournament, if the two participants weren't just chewing clock on each other, the final score of the games would be like 85-80, right? It was a terrible look because EA knew defense is so shit in this game. And they're right. Like, defense is so bad that the best defense is just don't play defense and chew clock. Which, made the tournament so boring to watch for, like, the 3 people who actually did watch the tournaments, because you're sitting there and you're like, oh, that sucks. And so, yeah, it's just... and then they made this year, and Madden's the same way, where it's a big emphasis on defense, 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 defense. And truth be told, they really didn't make defense any better because all the pancake glitches and everything else. They've also changed the buttons, which I am not a massive fan of that. All right, chat. I'm going to try to get through this next game with you guys and wrapping up the stream after this game. I do apologize. We're going to have probably a 2-hour stream. I had plans on just sucking it up and, after recording that 2-ish hour long video and then streaming for a bit. Had no plans on having this be a really long stream. No, 4 to 5 hour stream. By far, no. But my throat is actually really starting to hinder me. So, before I end up losing my voice or my vocal cords for the rest of the week, I am going to do one more game versus Texas, in which we're probably about to get our teeth kicked in. But we'll see. And I will wrap the stream up here after this. Bring the running back in from the transfer portal? What running back did Texas get from the portal? Huh. Am I just stupid? What running back is the reporter referring to? Am I crazy? Is there a running back on Texas I'm not aware of? I know they brought in Cam Coleman. Like, he's an insane 6-foot-something freak from Auburn. But who's the running back she's referring to? He or she's... I mean, there's a dude talking and a woman, but Who were they talking about? Does Texas have a running back or does not? Is it a glitch? So like just always say running back when it's not a running back? Hollywood Smothers. I mean, he's not terrible, but like... He looks okay. I think his backup's probably better. I think Raleek Brown's probably better. Dude has 95 speed with platinum human joystick. And maybe I'm just drinking the Kool-Aid, but this guy doesn't... I know he's a 90, but like... He don't look like a 90. His backup looks a lot better than he does. I mean, if Texas runs the ball on me, then fair. But I feel like we should be able to tote this rock one time for the one time. Also, why are we playing in the rain again? I know we're like the Florida Gators and we should have like a power up in the rain, but like we've played, I think, 5 games this year and all of them but one has been in the rain. It's raining in Texas. And like, it's not unrealistic to rain in Texas, but like, it's Texas, guys. Like, crazy. Oh, Swang, if you're averaging 5 yards per carry, your run game sucks. I've seen lots of content creators average like fucking like 12 to 18 yards per carry this year. That wasn't very good, now was it? But no, you're right though. If the run game's so overpowered, why pass it? Which is a problem. Bergboy Smothers from NC State, Raleeks from ASU. Ah, I don't know ball. Thank you. Is that Colin Simmons? That was Alex January. Well, good shit, Alex January. I appreciate your service, man. Again, chat, I can't get mad. I can't crash out. Like, I'm gonna get sacked 40 times this game. It is what it is. EA can't code this game properly, and these D-line are actually good. So, if any team were to sack me 70 times, Texas is the only one I can't complain about because that just makes sense. Is Arch Manning fast? I'm not going to contain Arch Manning. But I have no idea if Arch Manning's fast in this game. He probably is. But yeah, thank you, Berg Boy. I didn't know the transfer like that. Kill a beat. Have you tried coach mode on the broadcast cam? If that's the camera where like the default ones, yeah, I used it in the beta and it really didn't look very good. I couldn't quite see what's going on, and like I get it, it's realistic, but I kind of want to see what's going on to like make my adjustments and shit. And I really couldn't do that. Yeah, you know what? Call old fireman blitz, and we'll contain. IRL is pretty fast. Yeah, it sounds like EA. I mean, did you guys see the Madden ratings? Ooh, good defensive stop right there. Did you guys see the Madden ratings? They gave Fernando Mendoza a 74, which is fine because, like, I don't think Mendoza's that good to begin with. But then they gave the pass rusher from the Texas Tech, Allen Bailey, something Bailey for the Jets, an 81. I'm like, that's fucking crazy. EA never gives anybody over an 80, and he's an 81. And then they were like, oh yeah, also the running back for the Cardinals is also an 82. And I'm like, holy shit, an 82? And then Caleb Downs is an 82. I'm like, what are they? Okay. It went from not properly rating anybody to then like overrating the shit out of a few of them. Ain't gonna hold you, man. That was a overthrow ag by a receiver, which totally bailed my ass out because that was supposed to be an overthrow pick, and my receiver just saved me. I might have to bench my QB. He might have enough wear. Ooh, good run game. My QB might have enough wear and tear to where he can't function. Because I don't think it's the rain, chat. I know you guys think it's the rain, but it's not raining that hard. The wind's not that bad. He shouldn't be, like, cartoonishly ouch. overthrowing every pass. I'm going to give him this quarter, but if he can't tighten up, he's getting benched. Got the first down, thank God.
He was a guy this offensive line and this coaching staff were concerned about, and early on, they don't have an answer for.
Yeah, Swang, I don't have it like pulled up directly in front of me, but there was a content creator who did like comparisons to like overalls, and like Fernando Mendoza has the same overall as like a 7th round long snapper, and I'm like, that's disgusting. Like, I'm not saying, I don't think Fernando Mendoza is very good. I think he's going to be a draft bust, but he shouldn't be such a low overall that long snappers have the same overall as the #1 overall pick. Either make the long snapper a 65 or make the first overall pick like a 77. But something has to change. Good hard run, Baugh. Bird Boy, I wonder if those overratings help the sell CFB mentions. Probably, Bird Boy, probably, but I know a lot of them is just rage bait. Back in the day, EA used to make their ratings like take them seriously, but now they don't really take them seriously. Like now they're just all rage bait, and rage bait, the rage bait strat, it worked a little bit at first. But, like, after 5 straight years of bullshit rage bait, people just don't care no more. Like, I think if I remember correctly, isn't... Hey, that is another thing that is why you don't pass the ball in this game. They got to nerf. Not really nerf. Nerfing is not the right word. They have to fix the jostling, because there's no PI in this game for jostling. If you do have a jostle, it happens, whether it's 0 yards, 2 yards, 20 yards, 80 yards down the field. When the receiver and DB start to jostle, there's no PIs. You can get PIs after they jostle or before they jostle, but while they're jostling, there's no PIs. I threw that with the intent of he's going to burn him on the inside release, and my guy lost the jostle and then gets PI'd, but no penalty because he lost a jostle. So that's fun. QB went from overthrowing passes to throwing a clean pick. Funny, but yeah, those ratings are just pretty much all rage bait, and one can only rage bait so much before people just no longer take them seriously. Swang, JJ McCarthy's and Madden's an 85 overall, around 26. There's no way. 9 should be a 9 overall. What do you guys think, chat? What do you guys think? Do you think 9 should be a 9 overall? I think that'd be funny. For like April Fools, he should be a 9 overall. That'd be crazy. Just give him a bunch of 0 overalls and like 1 9. The fact he's touching the 80s though is a problem. 9 should not be anything higher than probably a 72 to 75. But like the other big thing that I feel like no one ever addresses when they're covering the Madden ratings is their dev trait. Like dev traits matter a lot. Like example, I don't remember which Madden it was, but it was like Madden 23, Madden 24, Madden 20. I forget what Madden it was, but there was a Madden game where Jamar Chase was like 6 overall lower than the next best receiver, but that receiver was normal dev. We dropped the pick. Good job, defense. But Jamar Chase was like 6 or 7 overall lower than the next best receiver. But that receiver was like impact dev to normal dev. And then Jamar Chase was an X Factor. I'm like, well, the X Factor is going to develop far faster than the other guy. So, yeah, for 1 year, he'll be better than Jamar. But the next year, Jamar will be better. Berg Boy, JJ McCarthy is a 71 in Madden 27. Oh, that makes sense. I can respect a 71. Is he normal dev, Berg Boy? Have they released dev traits? By the way, 12 likes. Appreciate y'all. If I just D-line, if I got D-line pick six, I would have actually just crashed out. I mean, what do I do, man? My O-line can't block. Holy Christ, that DB played that zig so hard.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that's
Yeah, I can't pass versus Texas. My DBs just, my DBs, my wide receivers can't separate from Texas's DBs, and we're trying to run the ball, but we're also getting no grounds there. It's gonna be a long game, chat. Big tackle. No dead trigger reveals? Okay. Yeah, speaking of 27, guys, when is 27 coming out? Because I bought the thing, so I'm gonna technically get it, but I have no clue how much I will or won't play it. Ooh, big hit. Chat, call me the. I'm calling mid blitz. This is a very big play. Drops this week. Okay, appreciate that, Berg boy. I know it's sometime early August, but I couldn't tell you where in early August. No way. Please tell me I saw what I think I just saw. Yeah. No offensive PI, by the way. No offensive PI. The computer called the one play that would get the guy wide open because I'm in man coverage. If that's zone, it's a pick. Also, no overthrow with a QB in the rain. Nice. Early access is August 6th. Nice. Thank you, man. Well, chat, back to running the ball because we can't pass. Bro, why are we, if we just run to the outside there, it's like a massive play. But the computer's like, nope, I run up middle. I run up middle. I run up middle hard. Again, bro, I'm calling a halfback stretch. Like, do we not know what the word stretch means? Texas up 7 at the end of the first quarter, but I'm also going to swap QBs. I keep trying to get this bum the ball, but he's just, he can't cut it, man. He can't cut it. I have to pass. Running the ball every play don't work against anyone not named South Carolina. I know it's a contested pass, but he is open. He gets his hands on the ball and just drops it. No. No. I got cock blocked. What cock blocked me? It's my right guard. Yeah. I have a fucking massive fat running lane. And like the moment I click right trigger to scramble, my guard just loses it and gets pushed backwards. Ugh. My guard doesn't lose 3 yards the same play I scramble or the same time I scramble. I easily step up there for a first down, but
2 yards on that last one.
Of course, the moment I try to run, the game's like, no running, bitch.
Play action, here's Manning.
Oh, he's running. 3rd and 4. Do my DC have a blitz? Yes, he does blitz. Nice.
Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them they'll get positive yards when it's there.
Did he really just fucking jump off sides? And they both get spun out their shoes. Eh.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
We are going to need several miracles to win this game. That's for sure.
From the red zone, it's smothered.
Big tackle, 29.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
I kind of feel like I have to just blitz because, again, the linebackers don't really shoot gaps in this game very well.
You'd like to be more physical at the point of attack. That's why you're bringing the big bodies in, but they couldn't get it done up front, and as a result, it's a negative play.
Ooh. Big sack from the big fella.
Defense turning up the intensity.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Effective.
How do I, wait.
Hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
Unloads to the wideout.
Yeah, that was... I was so confused on this play. This play is default match. And no one matched the wheel route. I was trying to turn off the match. Without changing the 2 vert hooks.
Touchdown of the game. My man is just
Love match coverage, by the way. Match go Burr.
kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game. He can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
My favorite CFB team, the Florida Gators.
Will come out to the 25-yard line. The Gators
I am a Florida Gator fan.
back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that.
Okay, running back, can we, like, not just instantly tackle ourselves, please?
At this point in the game, I feel like
Yes.
you should go back to what's been
We got yards.
Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already
We
had
got
success
yards.
running it.
We went forward.
Plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So, you know, offensively, I got to put some good possessions together.
Yeah, deadass, I'm gonna keep them in this formation.
Side of the football.
I don't think they can stop my run at this formation.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And then
Keep chugging.
first down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this
Keep going. Keep going, ball.
Let's go fast.
This shit's boring. It's like 1912 football. I know it's not very fun to watch me spam halfback stretch every play, but, like, we're gaining yards. Okay, we don't. Okay, we. Well, who would have thought spamming the same play 5 times in a row, the defense would stop us? I never would have saw that coming. Crazy. McCarthy simulator, man, I'm trying.
Heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here.
Oh, he's wide open. Yes, go, go. Yes.
Really good surge for this offense. They move
There, we passed the ball now, so the CPU should be content. So now, if we pass the ball again, might get crazy with it. Back-to-back passes.
Jones wants to throw it. He fires one deep over.
A fucking touchdown if we don't underthrow that.
So close to that end zone. He can
This might be stupid. We're on the 1-inch line. I'm calling inside zone.
trying to run. It's
Oh, ball, you can't get in, buddy?
and it'll be 2nd and goal.
We'll try halfback stretch again. Halfback stretch simulator. Let's go.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
Bro, I'm calling halfback stretch. Can we, like, run the stretch properly? They keep trying to turn the stretch into a dive. Like, stop turning a stretch into a dive. Just run to the outside. Or just run up the middle and break 3 tackles. That works, too.
And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, and they still have plenty of work to do.
Well, we had a massive run play of like 15 yards and a massive pass of like 30 yards, and we just scored. Nice drive, thank you. Considering I am, you know, my opponent has a fully loaded AK-47 shooting me, and I'm using a water gun, so Trying my best here with what I have available. We're going to try. We'll make it close. Might be boring, but please tackle him. Thank you. Okay, the CPU is now doing my own thing against me. Can we, like, not hurry up, CPU? Can you guys, like, calm down? You guys are like a 90 overall team. Feel bad for us. We get a dropped interception into a broken tackle into a missed tackle. Well, that stinks. 15 likes, appreciate y'all. I'm not even going to pass from it here. Sarkeesian throws. Yeah, it's... Now they're chewing clock. They went from spamming hurry up to now chewing clock. I have a hard flat, and my defender has ball hawk. How is that not a pick six? What else am I supposed to do? He's in a hard flat. They throw into the flat, and he has ball hawk. They're doing it again. 3rd and 10. DC, I need a blitz. I want a man blitz. Zone blitzes don't work very well with this team. Overstorm Brave. Overstorm Brave. Let's go, chat. We'll press 2. Why not? Fuck it. Oh, dear God. I deserve that. That's on me, team. That person got torched. I can't tell if he's a Florida Gator or if that's Eli Apple on the field. That brother is toast. That's crazy. My logic was like, we're going to press because the pressure's going to be so good that Arch won't instantly throw it. Arch instantly threw that bitch, and he still got torched. Oof. Yeah, Arch and Payne just swapped there. First down, QB scramble.
This is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic. I was just gonna say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score.
My RB1 already has 20 carries. I have the setting set to keep fresh, but they're not actually rotating my backs, which is irritating. Come on, offense! Ouch. Well, that didn't work. There are so many plays I would love to call that I just can't call because I can't make hot routes. Oh, he's wide open. Go, 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 number 5. Hurry up. Hurry up. If they're dumb enough to call the same safety blitz, I will... Damn it. Damn it. I was going to say, if they're not going to call a timeout, I will spam that play against a safety blitz every play. Low ball. It's dropped. Let's try some pistol off trips. Let's do pistol off trips halfback stretch to the right. JK, I can't count. Let's go to the left. Wide side. Hey, got like 9 yards. 3rd and inches. Let's call a good old fullback dive, baby. Run it right up the gut, brother. First down. See, Texas don't got ball like us. My running back has 20 carries in 2 quarters. Their backs have maybe 2 carries in 2 quarters. We're not the same. Big catch. Sarkeesian keeps calling these safety blitzes, and I'm very happy he's doing so, because otherwise these guys are not going to get open with normal defense. Pretty good coverage in the drag. That was kind of my only read there, was to throw the drag, so. Let's try deep dig. Maybe B can get open. Not X. Ah, he only drops it. Ah, fuck. What in the world do I call it that I can't make hot routes to? I guess vertical under. I guess it's 3 streaks and a drag. Chat, I have to go for this. I don't want to go for this, but I have to. They're in off-man coverage. Why should be open? He caught that? Okay, I was going to make a joke about how, like, why the fuck did my receiver jump 10 feet off the ground? But he just jumped 10 feet off the ground and still caught that, so. No shit will be talked. Big man went up for the vertical. Nice. I am so used to using my playbook with hot routes and adjustments. Calling stock plays is concerning. Ooh, go, go. And no one blocks big boy on the edge. Let's call a good... they call a timeout. No, Texas, don't call a timeout. That's not good for me, Texas. You're giving me time to make my decision, and I don't like that. Man. Was that a blitz? Please tell me they just blitzed me. Please tell me that was a blitz. It was. Okay, it was a blitz. Thank God. It was a fucking free safety blitz, as he's been calling the whole game. And my running back, Jaden Baugh, is blocking Casper the Friendly Ghost. In my head, I was like, why am I sacked? I had a blocking tight end and a blocking running back. I blocked 7 people. And that's because my running back is blocking his demons. Also, my QB now has wear and tear, so that's cool. My QB has wear and tear. He's been sacked like 3 times. And now he has wear and tear. That hurts to go all the way down the field and not score 7. But we're down 11. If defense can get a stop here, we may get one more crack at the ball. We're going to stick the man coverage. Man has been like the best defense we've had so far. However, I'm not pressing no more. Pressing is now off the table. I pressed once and gave up a 50-yard bomb, so. I blitz. Yeah, let's just blitz. I literally feel like if you just don't blitz the AI, they always scramble. Ooh, big play by that linebacker. Ooh, 2 RBs, a tight end, gun offset. Oh, we are so going to be big on big right here. We're going to have big on big and do hard flats. Aw, are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? They just called generic, like, running back wide receiver screen and threw a streak, and my DB still gave it up. Well, that's stupid. Like, I've never seen someone call a screen and not throw the screen and get rewarded for it. It's like, why does my DB give a deep shot on a screen? Oh, he's wide open.
Really nice timing, and that's a very accurate throw by the quarterback.
I should be pass committing every play. They're trying to go score 7 here. Good return route. Another first down, though. There's not much I can do here. I can't really call man because their receivers just kind of get open. And my zone is getting absolutely picked apart right now. Can't press. DBs get cooked. Come on, defense. Aw, you can't let Arch throw up a little floater like that and not See, like, here's the, my impulse is to blitz him, but like, what's the point of blitzing him here if he gets sacked? Like, either way, the AI is making the kick, so blitzing here is kind of pointless. Excuse me? Did that ball get tipped? What? I think that ball got tipped. I don't know what the hell just happened, but that ball went nowhere near the wide open slant. I mean, I'll take it. We gave up 3 instead of 7, but we're still down 14. And I'm pretty sure they get ball at half too, so. No kick return magic. Maybe get a lucky one-play touchdown with halfback stretch. Maybe. Or my running back just runs into the blocker.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that would be the definition of first down.
You know, where's the third string guy?
It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I
Montgomery has been, like, ironically the best running back on my team for not just running straight into his fucking blockers and screwing himself.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Come on, follow your blocks. Or just run to the outside and then
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to half.
that's the half.
As the Gators
Down 14 at Texas.
that bull Gator head
Rough game.
with Kevin Connors.
Have an early pick. Gave up a one-play touchdown pressing, which I shouldn't have done. So not our best clean performance, but we're hanging in there. Undefeated Pitts in a ball game with Boston College. That's interesting. We don't get ball, so defense needs to bow up. Don't know if defense can do anything aside from let Texas score how they want it. Is this my defense or is this Burger King? Because Texas is having it their way.
Line on the return. We check in with Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Longhorns head coach at the half. He is so
D-line, aside from some random plays here and there, haven't really had too much pass rush.
high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge.
Texas is handing the ball off.
They're expecting to go
Up 14, you would expect a lot of ground and pound this drive. Come on, some 6-1. Cover 3 buzz.
back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with
And see if we can get some gap shooting here.
Gonna run it. It's
Ooh, good shed.
backfield. He's
3rd and 7.
3 yards on the play.
Are they going to call another one?
They've got to come up with a big play on this.
I'm a pass commit here, but I don't know if it matters. We're sending 4. I'm not blitzing. Normally I blitz here.
Manning lines up in the gun on 3rd down.
Good. Dude, that could be a pick, dude. Charles almost had another one. Defense gets a stop.
Down 4th down coming
We're
up.
alive.
And the
Chat, we're alive.
will punt it away on 4th down.
Our offense now has to do the scary part, which is score. But listen, our defense did their job.
Look at it go.
Go to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Go to the left. Left, 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 left. Why are we running to the right?
The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness.
I mean, I'm thankful we just got a 30-yard kick return. We had more yards on that kick return than we've had offensively the last several drives. But if the dude just cuts to the other side, he gets probably 30 more yards.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously,
Yeah, that's the reason why I also call this cuck mode, not coach mode, because at the end of the day, you're just watching other dudes play the game, and they're so bad at doing that.
Stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Fires to the top.
Gain a quick 4.
Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few.
Gain a quick 4. What do I call on 3rd and 6? That's, I can't audible.
Horns up and ready to hook 'em. Serious noise on 3rd.
Oh my God, he got instantly pancakes. Well, just watch this D tackle instantly pancake my center or guard, excuse me, and then instantly or block shed. Yeah, it's this dude just got double instant pancakes, and they QB spied me, so I couldn't even scramble.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's elite.
What am I supposed to do, man?
Go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Here comes the heat. Hit as he throws. That ball never
Did I sack myself there. Is that what just happened? Yeah, I sacked myself. I am so programmed to just not have blocking. I was floating naturally in this play just to give extra time to playmaker someone up the field behind the zone. And if I just sat there, we actually got good blocks for once. So, very funny how EA works. The play I need blocking, I don't get it. The play I don't want good blocking, I get it. Just how that works.
Receiver comes in motion. Manning with the play fake. Fires to the wideout.
That is open.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Yep. Crazy how we had basically the ball at midfield and just couldn't do anything because ball carrier vision go burr. I'm also tempted to turn off wear and tear because I'm just getting
Fires on the move.
annoyed with.
Be incomplete, a big
If I'm going to be insta-sacked every play by EA not being able to code their game properly, my QB shouldn't be getting
Saw that speed. That defender got to that
the
receiver
price
so
for it.
quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
No D lineman should just instantly pancake an O lineman and then immediately pancake the second dude blocking. That makes no sense.
Where to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, it's 3rd and 15.
Goal range. Wonder how aggressive
Maybe
they'll
defense get a turnover here.
long from the 22.
Something, please, because our offense can't do dick.
He got a little
Please tell me my D tackle didn't just jump on 3rd and 15. It's 3rd and 15. Please tell me he didn't just jump. That offense or defense?
The officials off
Hey, thank you.
accepts that they will take the penalty. Still third down, but a little less manageable after that penalty.
It's 3rd and 20. They call a screen. Please tackle. Thank you.
No siree, not this time.
So our defense, very first drive, holds them to 0. And then defense gives the other team... I can't speak. Our offense turns the ball over in basically our half of the field, in which our defense has to play half-court defense, and we do.
To end the drive, but nice job beating
Defense, not that bad.
field goal kicker
Offense,
coming through and putting 3 points.
pretty shit.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
Don't know how we fixed that, but
The Gators sending the offense back to
it's
work.
there.
Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
Like, even that 7-yard slant looked hard.
I know we just gave up some
Like-
points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of the game where, you know, it can
Overthrew a
if you don't
seam
score,
streak, by the
all
way.
of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up. This thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive.
The question is, if we score,
and at least put
do we go ahead and go for 2?
Now the Longhorns will call the first.
Some people will say yes,
And that will
because you're down multiple scores. Some people would say no. Just take your points and go.
maybe some room here. He now
I don't know.
106
But my
yards.
RB1 is now
He has his
officially 30 carries.
leading the
So
nation in rushing.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3
Well-
first downs. They've got to do a better job.
scrambled backwards to avoid the sack at all costs.
Winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down. on
A's are check down. Y is also a check down. If we have time, B.
Second and long.
Oh. Man. He didn't fumble. He's down. I hate that EA still has these bullshit fumbles in the game. If you guys don't know why this happens from time to time, the game wants you to have challengeable plays. So they give you bullshit stuff like that to force you to challenge.
Mid-season concentration laps here in week.
And if you're curious, it happens in Sim. So,
Now we'll hang on here.
which is really bad because you're not paying attention. It's a free turnover. The CPU gets in Sim, and they won't challenge. So, pretty shit.
And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach?
He's open, but we can't fucking throw it, dude. My left tackle just instantly lost. Yeah. You guys can't see it, but on this out route I have, number 2 is so open. If I literally get like a quarter second longer in the pocket, I throw the out route, and that's a first down. But
It'll go his way.
O-line, go Burr.
Not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th
Kick is up, and kick is good to shrink the lead back down to 14 points.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive.
Maybe we, again, if we get like a pick six or a fumble six, we might have a chance, but our offense is not scoring. Not without some, like, impeccable fluke shit. We're not scoring, so. Special teams and defense, we need you. We need you. It's really bad. The one play I call Tampa 2 is the one play they call a fucking post route, which beats cover 2. Well, that's not good. That's crazy. Literally the one play I call Tampa 2 is the one play the CPU calls a Tampa 2 beater. Crazy. Well, offense, good for you guys. We can have the ball back, so let's keep going. Can we score this time? I mean, I guess the one positive, if we're going to pick a positive, is that they scored quickly, so.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize.
At least since they scored quickly, didn't eat that clock. Does it really matter, though, if we got to, like, score back, which is the scary part?
I'm a quarterback, and I see zone, and I see my guy curl up real quick. I got to hum it.
Did I just block my running back to then block nobody again? What the fuck just happened? Dude, I blocked my running back and he... This isn't even like an advanced blitz. It's just a simple linebacker run in a straight line and my running back just blocks nobody. That's just...
Down at the 40. And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead. And they're
Oh,
playing
man.
big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball.
I guess we settle for a field goal again
Third play of the drive.
and try to get 15 yards on this play.
And they're getting after this.
Don't gain 15 yards.
Stop him after a minimal pickup.
This is fucking annoying. Just to snap the ball and just get no blocking in this game is
This offense is already in a world of trouble.
awesome.
They really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores.
It's a pick. It sucks because if I'm playing this game, I pass lead that to the left and I click onto the receiver, I run to the left and I catch the ball. But I can't do that in coach mode, so I have to throw the ball to the left, hoping the receiver runs to the left. He doesn't run to the left, and it's picked.
Quarterback and going and getting that big play.
Here's Brown to begin the drive.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hands. So
Love that the
why would you not hit
guy
him?
had underneath release. We had yards.
And he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're
I wish my running back would do stuff like that. Which is funny because I'm pretty sure I have a higher overall running back than they do. I think my guy's like a 91 or 92. But if you're curious what happened here, my linebacker, retard number 1, as you guys will see, runs in a straight line and goes from shooting the gap to then running into the lineman to be blocked. And then, like, just downfield, my defender goes for a tackle and then runs straight into a block. And then just no one can tackle because the CPU cannot do that.
David, I mean, you can take your hands away from your eyes. At this point, this thing is just defense optional. This is atrocious. Nobody wants to tackle in this game. Nobody wants to take an angle. It's another long touchdown.
That's the other downside to how dog shit EA has this game coded.
Defense is going to show up.
Yeah, it's frustrating.
27's pursuit was brutal. What do you mean was?
Lined up, make sure you're in the right
Shit
place.
is brutal.
You can't
But
shoot your gap. You
that's the other funny part about how dog shit this game is that
can't
even if you get plays where your whole defense doesn't get pancaked, the pursuit angles are so bad that they don't need to be pancaked to be taken out the play. I should have kept that there, by the way, but I'm losing by 30 points. There is no winning this game. This is just simply putting up stats and hoping. Agam, number 5. No. It's actually a pretty good pass, all things considered.
This defense was ready for goals. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try.
Should be a half slide, not a full slide.
Trying to move the sticks on third down.
It's a first down, please. Please, we got a first down.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage.
First downs can happen. Offense can be real.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what
That was a hilariously overthrown red ball that we still caught. That's nutty.
They decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Hey, we actually didn't get pancaked by our guard that time. I tried to scramble. Sweet.
Down or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
Well, chat, we're in field goal range, so we can score points.
They'll give it to Ball. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy,
That was like the one play where like my running back should have planted his foot and gone upfield, but he didn't do that, so we just lost like 3 yards. 5 yards, 5 yards.
They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter,
A swing, I agree.
play against the run, creating a negative
Ooh,
play.
ooh, ooh.
and it's incomplete going
Ain't no shot.
explosive play instead.
I get a wide open post and man coverage, and my QB overthrows it.
Play of the drive.
That's embarrassing. Do it again?
And long, you'll need
No.
nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Can we just stop playing dumb, dumber, and dumbest?
Deep breath, right, man? You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks
It sucks having a touchdown and then the game just fucking you. I can't snap the ball. It's not letting me snap the ball.
on 4th down. They're taking to the air.
Fuck it, he's down there somewhere.
High and deep down the left side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Finally brought
Ain't it crazy how often the ball gets tipped in the air with my team and they never get picked, and then the AI catches every tip pick?
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this
I was gonna sim out the rest of this game, but
decision-making, 2 picks here in the
if I
third
do that,
quarter,
I'm gonna wrap stream up, so
and hide from what we saw in the
I'll
first
play the
half.
rest of this out, but yeah, we're getting
They're gonna be in
destroyed.
passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're gonna need him
Not
to
much I can do.
better. Like, he's gonna have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football.
CPU's dumb, and
defense snows him under after
EA
a
is
very
EA.
short game.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping
I'm
the
still
defense
crazy that we get an overthrown post as if it matters. We're down 30 points. Give me the post, EA.
hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of
He
position.
gets the ball out, too.
Really nice
That's crazy.
defense that time. Playing assignment football against the
That ball shouldn't have been able to be thrown.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
But yeah, there should be a playoff format. Swang, I also believe you should be able to make your top 25.
Manning from the gun on 3rd down.
I sent 5 people.
Unloads to the wide.
Infinite time and catches the ball in coverage.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
That's crazy.
And the Longhorns
Even when I send an extra person and pass commit, we still get no pressure. Because sometimes EA is pretty shit with their top 25.
looking for space. It's Smothers. They didn't get a push at all on that.
Like, there was a gentleman last year in my online league
Lost one.
that was undefeated with TCU like 3 years in a row. And he was ranked like 11th or 10th. He was in jeopardy of not making the playoffs after not losing a game for 3 years.
Manning. Complete left side.
Just give him the first down.
He stops him at the 31, but not before.
I think this might be the first time I've ever had the CPU run shoe clock on me.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
I don't think my depth chart got reset, but I'm about to go check. Is 0 supposed to play my D end? I believe so. Oh my god, look at this wear and tear. Look at his fucking wear and tear. Holy shit. Yeah, I might just turn wear and tear off.
Final period of this one.
It's so bad, as always. Dude, they put their backups in. Oh my god. Dude, I'm getting blown out so bad the CPU's putting in their backups.
I'll tell you what, you could tell
I have never seen this happen.
what they were doing. They were dialed in to
Never.
the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now
Maybe we have a chance.
I gotta do something different.
Oh my god. They just ran an RPO streak, and this fucking... Dude, just ran an RPO streak, and my corner just doesn't know what fucking universe he's in. Okay, well, this game's over. I was gonna play it out, but this game's over. Well, I had a feeling Texas would win. Didn't expect Texas to just do that. That was a fun game when you try to pass the ball, and the game's like, you will overthrow everything. And then, when you don't overthrow the pass, the dudes just don't catch it. Offensive line, go Burr. Pass pro is pretty hard. I appreciate the time out of your evening, Swang, and every one of you guys who did pull up. Do apologize for these shorter-ish stream. I normally stream for like 3 to 4 hours plus, but just got done recording a several-hour-long YouTube VOD today for you guys that we should be seeing sometime fairly soon, so I will be calling it a stream. That way my voice is not absolutely destroyed for the rest of the week as we lose another recruit, but that's fine because every recruit we lose, we can just put that money elsewhere, so that's fine. I don't truly know how much this team's going to get better from year 1 to year 2. I'm going to try to be optimistic and say that we're going to have a lot of improvement, but the issue is that most, if not all, of these guys that we're recruiting now are just going to be worse than the guys that are currently on the team. So, realistically, I don't think we're going to make the playoffs probably for several years. And considering that we are doing every single game, this might end up taking me like 2 months. I hope not. But I'm not playing the game, and we're at the mercy of EA's buffoonery. So that's terrifying. And yeah, I'm just giving kids offers at this point. If they're in our pipeline, they can catch an offer. I don't really care if they're normal dev or impact dev. It's fine with me. There's like no way I can catch up to you. Darn. That's the one thing I really hate about the pipeline fiasco they've done this year is last year a few schools had the Florida pipeline, but not many. This year, almost every decent school has the Florida pipeline. Ohio State does, Georgia does, obviously. Bama has a tier 5 there now. Obviously, you have the other Florida schools. They've just expanded the amount of teams that have the Florida pipeline, so now it's obviously still a good pipeline to have, but it's nowhere near what it was or what it is because you're fighting with 7,000 teams in your own pipeline. Swang, I just answered that accidentally. That's too funny. But they gave some pipelines to more teams. So like I know for a fact Florida and Texas were given to more teams. So now there's a lot more schools with a Texas pipeline and a Florida pipeline than there used to be. So like as an example, last year the only teams that really recruited in Florida was Georgia and the other Florida teams. Now there's so many other teams that have not even just tier 1s, but like tier 3 and tier 4, which are pretty solid Florida pipeline. So the state is really, really hard to commit in, or to recruit in. Speaking of not hard, or I guess in this case he's very hard. Hard commit number 1, I guess not number 1, but our first 5-star, Floyd Hood, has since joined the squadron. We're going to ignore the guys we just lost because who cares? And now we can go get our ass beat by 3 and 4 Georgia. Maybe we have a chance to beat Georgia. Maybe. I mean, they're a 95 overall team, so I doubt it, but maybe. My prediction this year was 7 and 5. With back-to-back losses to Ole Miss and Missouri, and now Texas. 7 and 5 might not be on the table. We might hit 5 wins because we're probably losing to Georgia. We're probably losing to Oklahoma. Kentucky's scary. Vanderbilt's scary, and then Florida State. So there's a very big possibility that we go 2 and 2 in our next 4 weeks, and we're gonna end the year 6 and 5. And going into the Florida week, it would pretty much make or break our entire season, which is just rough, but it'd be that way. Let me go and set up my recruiting board, and yeah, luckily for us, Tennessee has no pipelines, so there's no way they catch up. So Dylan Church, I don't want to start him out the gate, but I have a feeling Dylan Church is going to be so much better than every other QB on our roster. Gold mobile resistance. He has Plat Road Dog, 90 speed, 93 throw power. Not the best deep and medium, but assuming he has elite dev, hoping he is elite dev, he should get a couple tokens in the first couple practices, and like 1 or 2 upgrades in accuracy, he should get the throwing stats from Stillwater, Oklahoma. Funny enough. Those are insane stats, yeah. Ironically enough, Swang, I don't know if you were present in the previous stream because it was like about a week or so ago, but there is actually a more insane quarterback that I believe went to Ohio State. He had 99 throw power and like 94 speed. Dylan Church is actually the shittier of the 2 quarterbacks, which is fine because he's been our guy the whole cycle, and we can pair him with Floyd Hood, who's not terrible, 90 speed linebacker. The main thing I wanted from Floyd Hood is that Plat instinct. That Plat instinct is going to be feral, especially considering he also has silver robber, which can upgrade to gold, with also 94 excel. So we should have a linebacker 1 next year and QB 1 with hopefully some good teammates. Jabari Tremble's getting moved to D-tackle. He's too slow to play, and for me at 77 speed. This guard is really good. This is an athlete. Oh, we have actually 2 quarterbacks. DeMar Winston, he's the shittier of the 3 quarterbacks, 90 throw power and 90 speed. He's probably going to be redshirt and a quarterback down the road. This gentleman is 6'2", pretty tall, decent speed, 90. Okay stats with a gem. And not the best recruiting board I've ever had, but not the worst either. Let's go ahead and slap you there. Let's go and slap you here. Well, fuck you, Florida State. I will schedule him the week before you. Lick my nuts, bitch. Hate you for the passion of multiple sons. which is funny because when my dad was a youngling, he was a Florida State fan a long time ago. Ah, you bitch. See, there's virtually, even fucking Indiana now is a tier 2 in Florida. There's virtually no point in me going after him because I can't, yeah. I can't schedule the visit, so it's just dead money. I could up the money, but... Georgia go Burr, as they tend to do. Is your name Little Hot Beef? That's a dope-ass name. W name. How's the playbook hunt going? Ever decide on a god tier combo? The playbook hunt kind of died recently. I'm still gonna keep, baby boy, yeah. I'm gonna keep trying for you guys, but just know I don't think I think all playbooks in this game have the exact same problem. Basically, Beef, it doesn't matter what stats you have. It doesn't matter what overall your team is. You're just gonna randomly lose games. After doing 2 30-year rebuilds, and that was pretty much the conclusion I came to, is just it doesn't matter how good your team is. It doesn't matter how well you develop. You're just going to randomly lose 1 to 2, maybe 3 games a year. And you're going to always have really, really close games with really, really shit schools. I can beat LSU and Notre Dame by 70 points, but I can't beat Kentucky by more than like 2. So, unless EA does something to the sim engine, which allows more consistency to be done, but it pretty much, and just to give you like more examples, any playbook that is a QB run playbook, so we're talking Oklahoma, we're talking Ole Miss, we're talking North Texas, probably more playbooks that I don't have off the top of my noggin. But basically, any playbook that is a run or a QB running playbook, USC, another example, you will lose games because your QB will have like 35 to 45 yards, or not yards. I wish it was yards. 35 to 45 rushing attempts, which is just awful. The CPU will just spam read option. They will spam speed options and or just organically scramble on their own, and you will lose games because your QB has more rushing attempts than the rest of your team multiplied by 3. However, there's also going to be some games in which your quarterback throws for 500 yards and runs for 300 yards and, has an insane performance, and that's kind of just how it works with any playbook, that you have good weeks and you have bad weeks, and unfortunately, there's no way of controlling it. So you might have a week again where you have like, I've had QBs with literally 99 everything. Like 99 speed, juking, trucking, and all that. Like unrealistic stats, basically. And those quarterbacks will still have games where I have 35 carries for like negative 80 yards and a loss. So, and then it's not like we'll basically just use the playbook where there's not read options. Every playbook in this game but Ohio State has a read option or 2. So the only playbook you could really use to really try that would be Ohio State. And as I've recently shown with Ohio State, even though your QB doesn't run the ball in that playbook at all, you will still lose games because guess what? The inverse problem happens. Your running back gets way too many carries. With the Ohio State playbook, you can easily have a running back get like 40 to 50 attempts on like 20 yards. So that's why I don't really think it's a playbook problem. I think it's a sim problem. I think the computer, no matter what aggressiveness you play on, I've tried 100 aggro, I've tried 65, I've tried every setting humanly possible. the CPU just sometimes will run themselves into oblivion, and there's nothing you can do. You can choose if it's a quarterback, you can choose if it's a running back, but either way, somebody will run the ball too much, and you will just randomly drop games strictly because of that. Other reasons you will lose games, I have had quarterbacks go entire seasons without throwing interceptions, and then sometimes randomly in sim, they'll throw 5 picks. It's like, dude, you threw 0 picks through 14 games. You get to that 15th game, your guy throws 6 picks. It's just, I believe, I might make a video with my thoughts of this conspiracy theory, but I believe EA made the sim engine awful by design to purposely stop you from simming the game, to incentivize you to play the game, or to use coach mode, which is kind of like playing the game. That way you can see the pop-up ads and get the addiction or the incentivization to spend money on microtransactions. I have no actual proof to verify that, but it feels like they made the sim engine worse to force you to play the game. The more you play the game, the more you'll see the ads. The more you see the ads, the more the brainwashing of the spending money kicks in, and then you'll go drop $75 in your coach build. So take that with a grain of salt, but it just feels like, and it isn't even also like a recent thing. If you guys watched my content last year, around the national championship of Miami and Indiana, they changed the sim engine because my Ohio State, my baby girl, was the most, like, it was the best playbook in the game, and then something happened in which the Ohio State playbook started having this rushing QB problem. And so again, I have no proof to verify this claim, but I think EA Sports last year from July to like February in CFB 26 had a default sim engine, and then from the national championship to the launch of 27, behind closed doors, they were fucking with the sim engine for 27. They got the data, they got the analytics they wanted, and then they changed it for 27. Because you can go back, and I guess you can't because I privated my old streams, but I did an Oregon rebuild where I lost 10 sim games in 30 years. So if anybody knows how the sim engine works, I am probably the most qualified person on this planet to tell you how it works. Last year, it was super consistent. Certain playbooks would do certain things every time. All that you had to do as a person was make sure the players on your team didn't suck. But then something changed around the national championship where Ohio State started having QB rushing problems, and Georgia had problems where Georgia would just, all the quote unquote good playbooks would just have issues. So it does feel like they fucked with 26 for 27, and now we've gotten the worst. I mean, I guess I can show you guys while I'm wrapping my very short stream up, but just to show you guys, it doesn't really matter. I haven't been reading chat. My apologies. Let me go back and read chat. I try to always read everyone's chat. Yeah, no Duke playbook. Duke wasn't even the most meta playbook, ironically enough, last year. Yeah, there's no Duke like it. I mean, I guess that's a lie. There are some playbooks like Duke, but not as similar. TCL got Louisiana Tech to a 92 overall and lost by 13 to a 68 overall Southern Alabama. See exactly what T-Sizzle said. That shit, I'm about to show you guys. It's fucking bad. Swang, I haven't tested Ole Miss playbook yet, but it's a very QB run heavy playbook, so it kind of opens the door for the same problem that USC, North Texas, and Oklahoma has, so some risk there. Beef, yeah, I'm on PC, and fuck the... that's funny. I'm able to adjust how often plays get called in slow and quick sim, but it's moot. Changes nothing, at least the aspect I've tried working on. It's strange. That's cool. I've never thought of that, Beef, but yeah, you as a PC player, you guys can change the... how. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, I'm a console pleb, so I'm at the mercy of EA. That's cool, Beef, though. Not cool that you're fucking with it to, like, try to fix how stupid it is, but it's cool that there's even a chance that PC players could maybe fix it. It's crazy. Beef, yeah, man, I just use Ohio State 2 for menu simming. It just produces a bizarre amount of winning, even with shit teams. Yeah, we're going to cover the Ohio State book in a moment. Beef. I wish I had a PC because the modding community, low-key agree, and to create tons of upsets. Yes. Which CFP fans like? What? What's swing? I'm confused. Beef, agree. The beginning of the year kind of went the direction before the backlash kicked in with over micros. The game, in my opinion, is unplayable on console because of the limitations. Yeah, this is... again, I get, like, luckily you guys support me enough to where this is my job. This supports my nephew, my disabled father, and my other family. So, luckily for me, this is my job. I get paid to suffer. But, like, you guys don't. So the fact that I, in good faith, can't recommend any human to ever buy or play this game. And that's kind of crazy. So, this is unbelievably the worst game they've made in the 3 years by far. Well, Swang, the sim engine in 25, like, its issue was, so, not to just sit here and yap for an extra hour, but because I'm supposed to be leaving, but in 25, they implemented an upset mechanic where every game you play, if you were the quote-unquote dominant team or the higher overall team by a wide margin, I'm not talking like 1 or 2 overall, I'm talking like 30 to 40 overall difference. In 25, they implemented an upset feature to where teams like App State, when they beat Michigan, or all the other three upsets in the last like 70 years, but they implemented an upset that's supposed to happen roughly 5% of the time. But when 25 launched, that 5% was like 60. So you would frequently see teams like Ohio State and Georgia lose to like FCS Southeast. That was in the game for like a month, and then they eventually patched it to a much lower, reasonable number. But in 25, there was always a 5% chance you would just lose if you were the significantly better team. In 26, they brought that quote-unquote upset mechanic back in 26, and it was bugged, but rather than toning it down in 26, they just removed it. EA was not going to deal with the upset bullshit again, which to me is what made 26, the launch of 26, so good. I feel like a 99 overall team should never lose to a 70. In Nick Saban's 17-year career, he ever lost to a trash team once in 17 years. That's how it should be. The odds should be basically 0. And then again, after the national championship game when they fucked up the percentage in 26, in this year, they were like, well, instead of let's making it to where the shitty teams can upset you, let's just make it to where any team can upset you. So now you could be beating their overall by 1 or by 60, and you can still lose all the same. So it's 25 was consistent, but not terrible. 26, when it launched, was very consistent and then became terrible. This was just dog shit from the start. Beef, I've seen your lives recently, maybe a week ago, where you were still using Arkansas State, and the difference between Quick and Sim Engine is insane. Oh, yeah, no. I had like a whole stream, Beef. Yeah, I know what you're referring to. I had a whole stream where I sat there for like 3 hours doing menu sim, and then I would like delete this, not the menu sim. I was doing fast sim, then dashboard the game so it didn't save the data, and then menu sim it, and like the numbers, yeah, it's really bad. CFP fans like it when upsets happen IRL, so coded that way. Well, like, Swang, that's the funny thing, is that it's not even that CFP that they've made upsets. It's that the upsets don't affect you if you're playing the game. The thing only happens if you sim the game. Right? If you have my God Squad versus fucking Rice, I'm gonna kill Rice by 1,000 points. Most people, not all, but like 90% of the people who play this game play the moments, or they play the game in which they're not going to get fucked by the sim as much because they could just go in and you know, control their own fate. This only fucks over the menu sim guys. Another funny thing is that if you play the game, you're only advancing through a season maybe once or twice a week because you're playing every game. When you're simming, I can sim 2 or 3 seasons a stream. So like I'm sure there's probably thousands of people. I'm sure there's probably thousands of people that are in like season 3 of their rebuild right now, and they have no idea what's going on because they're not simming, which is fine. It's just EA is sacrificing one part of the audience to appease the other, which is just stupid. They're robbing Peter to pay Paul, which is just stupid. One day, Beef, one day when I'm a rich, fancy billionaire off this YouTube stuff and I can afford a not ghetto rig of a PC, I'll probably eventually move to PC, but I'm so terrified that my PC explodes that my PC does the bare minimum. It does streaming and YouTube videos. That's it. I don't do anything else on my PC. I'm too terrified to have this PC blow up like my other one blew up. So my PC gets the bare minimum, but one day, hopefully. Swinging my brother bought CFPs when they haven't launched. That's why I remember that. Georgia lost to Marshall. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I love simming in franchise types most. Swing. It's funny because I was never a sim person. My background's Ultimate Team. I've been an Ultimate Team person since 2012. And I've only recently got into franchise / dynasty because the last like 3 or 4 mutts had been disgusting. So like I've never really been a sim person until like probably 3 to 5 years ago. And I think simming is the best way to play the game because after my decade and a half of experience of playing EA titles, again, if I ever have a gameplay series, if I ever do a gameplay series again this year, you guys can see, if you guys put no restrictions on how I play the game, I could legit beat the CPU by 100 points every week. It's not hard. It's once when you get a good enough team and you have a good enough grasp of concepts, it's not hard. I had a receiver last year during the Tulane rebuild, had like 1,000 yards in a game. Like it's not hard. Simming is fair because I have no input on the outcome, but that's also the main problem is that I have no control over these random losses. I appreciate that, Beef. Yeah, I'm currently jotting down notes for the playbook video I'm still working on because I'm not gonna make a trash video where I had no actual proof. Like, there's a lot of people who've been wanting my videos to come out for this game, which is cool. I'm glad you guys care enough about this random dude's opinion about the game. I love that, but like getting this info takes time, and I'm not gonna make some bullshit video just to make a bullshit video. And so like it's been over a month since the game came out, and like I'm just now doing my best coach build video because spoiler alert, I have to play the game to figure that out. And the problem with these playbooks is to basically figure out if the playbook's gas or ass takes like 5 to 10 years of sim, which is a long fucking time. And so it's been so long of me doing playbook testing that I've been jotting down notes, and eventually I'll probably get to Ole Miss and probably do more playbooks, but it's just tough because you got to test the playbook with a pocket passer, then test the playbook with a scrambler, then test the playbook with high aggressive, then low aggressive, then you got to double do all those tests, just make sure it wasn't fluke. It's a lot of work that a few of you guys, shout out Jones and all of you guys who tried to help me with, but you guys realize this is tedious. I'm like, I know, that's join my hell. So that's funny. Never played Ultimate Team. I always played Dynasty. That's cool, Swing. Yeah, I was like a try-hard competitive child. I was a COD kid that then migrated to tournaments for Madden. Beef sending Mutt exclusive for years, took off for 24, came back to football games in 25 to avoid the throwing punch tight end bombs. That's so funny. Yeah, Beef, that's why I have quote-unquote a lot of rules in my online dynasty. By a lot of rules, I have like maybe 15. And most of those 15 get boiled down to just don't be a dickhead. Like, ugh. But either way, that being said, I'm going to cover... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to show you the team. I'm not going to show you the players on this team. I'm just going to show you what happened. So, opened the season. We beat Ohio by about 30 points. Not the best showing. Then we beat Michigan by 21. We put belt to ass to Sacramento by 40. We blew out Memphis 45-7. At this point, every game we played has been a blowout. We played Michigan, blew them out 48-10. And then for some ungodly reason, as you guys can see, I almost lost to fucking 4-win Minnesota. Like, we almost lost to a 4-win team. It basically came down to fourth quarter field goal to win the game. Which is like, okay. Every other game besides Minnesota was a blowout. That's not good. Then we played Ohio State, mirror match. I have the better team. Same playbook, though. And I barely beat them by 14. I'm like, oh. That's not good. I struggle with Minnesota, who won 4 games. And I struggle with Ohio State, which is my own playbook. That's not good. Then we only score 30 on Iowa, which is confusing. We blow out Army 41-zip. We blow out UL Monroe 41-7. And then we finally receive our first official loss of the season to 7-5 Nebraska. Again, I'm about to show you guys what this team is, like the players on this team. We have an almost loss to a 4-win Minnesota team. And now our first loss by 1 point to a 7-5 Nebraska team. And to say I was shell-shocked would be an understatement. I was like, oh my God. Then we had the bye week. And then as you can see, we barely survived Oregon 25-17. And I'm like, okay, that's a really close game. What are we doing? Then this is the kicker. This is a really important part of the detail. This Indiana team that I barely won against 24-20. Anybody here want to take a guess at what overall this Indiana team is? Keep in mind, we're like 30 years down the road, so like SIG doesn't exist anymore. This is like a Indiana team on like its 8th coach. Anyone want to guess what overall this Indiana team is that we survived by 4 points? 83? Very close. They're an 80. We were in a hell game with an 80 overall Indiana squad. And just to show you, I'm not lying. There's a reason I haven't advanced this save file yet. There's a reason. This is going to be a YouTube video later on. But just to show you, this Indiana squad is garbage. Where's Indiana? Right there. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. What the fuck happened? No, I was right. I was right. This team is garbage. Ignore the overall. Just keep in mind, this is the team we barely survived against. They have an 87 overall quarterback, whatever. 87, that's not bad. They have an 82 overall running back. An 82. They have an 82 overall running back. They have, I will give them this, 2 pretty good receivers, 91-91s. In last year's games, these would be like 98. So they have 2 solid receivers. You know what? I'll give them credit. Their top 3 receivers are good. Their 4th receiver kind of sucks, and then they kind of fall apart. Tight ends, ass. 76, 74, ass. Left tackle, 81, ass. Left guard, 78, ass. Center, one of them, 70, ass. Right guard, solid, 86. Right tackle, ass, 81. So they have an okay receiving core and an okay quarterback, and then the rest of their offense just sucks. And I almost lost to this shit. But, to quote the great Billy Mays, but wait, there's more. Let's look at their defense, shall we? This is the defense that held my offense to be almost, scoreless through several quarters. Left end, 88, solid. Right end, a 79. They have a 79 speed right end, freshman, starter, true freshman, with 77 speed. Detail will be pertinent later on. So, left end, okay. Right end, ass. D tackle, okay, 85. 81, ass. Okay, and ass. So, of their 4 D linemen, 2 are decent, 2 are ass. Linebacker, 85, okay. Middle linebacker, 81, ass. This dude's ass. Will linebacker, 81. Or 82, excuse me. Ass. 82. Corners. Ooh, they have a 93 overall corner. That's pretty good. And then an 84, an 82, and an 82. One solid corner, and the rest are just ass to mid. Then we get to the legend himself, Johnny Volk. Now, I'm not going to say anything. Chat, what's the number that pops off the most on your screen? I'm not going to say a word. What is the one number that makes no sense on your screen? Keep in mind, this is not a defensive lineman or a linebacker. This is a free safety. What's the funny number, chat? Damn, that boy fat. Yeah, he's 74 speed. Their starting safety is 74 speed. Keep in mind, they only have one good corner. One good corner. Meaning, if they were to play man coverage against me on any snap, every receiver on my roster is 99 speed. Everyone. So basically, in order for this team to somehow beat me logically, they could never call man coverage. Otherwise, I would have 5 open touchdowns every play. So they had to play zone. But as you can see, this safety has 78 zone. This motherfucker is slow on the field and slow in the head. Then we look at the strong safety. He is an 82, which is garbage. This is a 91 overall offense and a 91 overall defense. They only have like 2 or 3 players on the entire roster who are a 91 or above. That was the Indiana team I almost lost to. Again, I'll show you what my team looks like in a moment, but just a bunch of close games with shit teams like Minnesota, lose to a shit team in Nebraska, barely survive Oregon and Indiana, and then I lose by another 1-point game to Tennessee. And I was like, how did we lose against Tennessee? Now, I'm not going to say anything, but chat, can you guys guess? Can you guys guess how I lost to fucking Tennessee in the semifinals? If you were playing that guy, be god awful. Yeah. If only I was actually playing the game. If only. I think you nailed it. But nerfing how interesting menu sim is quick sim, general sim actually, but in favor of displaying coach mode. Genuinely plausible. Yeah, it's disgusting. Yeah, exactly. Swang, you got it. They couldn't score 17 points through 3 quarters. Actually, I lied. They barely scored 17 points through 3 quarters. And then they magically, miraculously, just score 17 points in the 4th quarter. It's like you struggled to score 20 through 3 quarters, and then in the fourth, you score almost 20. And vice versa. Going into halftime, I was losing 13 to 21. I scored 18 in the third quarter, and then 6 in the fourth. And that's how this season ended. And when you look at... Actually, I should go ahead and just show you now. So this Tennessee team that beat me by a sliver, right? They beat me by a point. This Tennessee team has to be insane, right? Right? This Tennessee team has to be the most godly team ever. Mike Battle, their starting QB is a 78. A 78 overall QB just threw for 500 yards, 4 touchdowns, 2 picks. He threw 61%. Well, Beastly, their running game, their running game has to be immaculate, right? Their number 1 running back's an 83 north-south receiver. This dude's cheeks. Well, their QB's ass, their running back's ass, their receivers must be biblical, right? David Clapp, 89. Dion Wade, 88. Henry Gentile, who cares? 86, 84, 88, 82. They don't have a single receiver who's touching the 90s. I have 5 corners who are 99 overalls. With 99 stats, by the way. But Beastly, their O-line has to be biblical, right? Their O-line has to be insane. Their center is an 83. Their left tackle is an 86. Their right guard is an 85. Their center is an 81. Their right tackle is an 84. Their entire O-line is mid to low 80s. I should have absolutely packed their shit in. And I lose to this team. Defense. Their best edge rusher is an 85. Their other edge rusher, or D-tackle, is an 81. Their other edge rushers, an 86. Their middle linebackers, I can just keep scrolling. They don't have a single person, even in the 90s, on their defense. Their defense and offense is mostly comprised of mid to low 80s. Let's go see my team. I've been waiting on this for a while. Let's go look at my team, shall we? Just for a little quick comparison. My team and their team. So my quarterback, Deshaun Wade, elite dev. We're just going to also ignore abilities because abilities don't work in Sim. So let's go look at Deshaun Wade's stats, shall we? 99 deep on the run, short, medium, and 93 under pressure. 99 throw power. 96 awareness, 88 play action, 95 carrying, 99 ball carrier vision, 99 agility, break sack, change of direction, 95 juke, mid 80s for both spin move and break tackle, with an 82 speed QB. Pretty good. I would say this QB's pretty good. I would say he's not bad. My running back, 91. My backup, a 90. This guy is, I think I was forced to upgrade these two dudes, but either way, 91, 90, not bad backs. Won't I mean, this guy is like literally 99 speed. I guess I can cover that. Evan Yelk is his name. Yeah. 99 speed, 92 acceleration, 99 agility, COD, 87 carrying. Like, dude's a stud. But these are my running backs. Who cares, right? These are the running backs. Who gives a shit about running backs? Receivers. Caleb Blanco, 6'2", gadget receiver, 91 speed. Not my fastest receiver. I'll give you that credit. Not that fast. 99 carrying, catching traffic, spec catch, deep accuracy for some reason, and 93 catching. 95 plus short, medium, deep, and release. 99 agility, change of direction, juke move, spin move, with 90 break tackle and break sack. With, oh, by the way, he's also smart. He has 99 ball carrier vision with 91 awareness. That's my wide receiver one. Again, keep in mind, they don't have a single receiver or corner that's not dog shit. My wide receiver 2, which is dos in Spanish, if you didn't know. My wide receiver 2, Alex Neal, 99 speed, 96 acceleration, 99 catching, 95 catching traffic with an 85 spec catch, 90, or really just 80, no. Yeah, 91 plus deep, medium, and 95 short. 99 agility, change of direction. You guys get the picture, with 98 awareness or ball carrier vision and 93 awareness. My wide receiver 2 is disgusting and better than their entire team. Then my wide receiver 3, who is going or was supposed to be the guy next year, so he wasn't like designed to be this year. 98 speed, 97 acceleration, 99 awareness, 92 ball carrier vision with high 90s. He has no catching and route running yet because I was keeping him one more year, but either way, this dude has decent stats. So that's just my receivers, and you guys can see the speed, right? 96, 97, 93, 97, 98. Just speed for days. Tight ends, basically, there's no way you have a good tight end, right? There's no way. Taylor, not pronouncing your last name. High 80s for route running, which for tight ends is impossible. High 80s and or 90s for catching, which again for tight ends is virtually impossible. Decently, like around the 80s for elusiveness. High 80s for the IQ with 81 speed. For a tight end in this game, this dude is basically a god build. Tight ends don't develop in this game, so for him, it's God build. These two are elite dev backups. Just ignore all the elite devs on this roster, by the way. I don't have like 30, 40 elite devs for no reason. But basically, who cares about your skilled positions? What about your O-line, dog? I have an elite dev 99 overall left tackle with max blocking, pass blocking, max run blocking, max IQ, and almost max strength. Pretty good left tackle, if you ask me. Pretty good. 85 backup, 84 third string. My left guard. He's basically a glorified 99 with, you guessed it, almost max run blocking, almost max pass blocking, almost max IQ, and almost max strength. Pretty good. Pretty good. My center, probably the worst player on my offense because he's a redshirt sophomore, so he hasn't been given enough time to develop. Even then, 99 strength, 95 awareness, high 90s for blocking. Dude's going to come back next year and be an absolute freak. But this year, I had to keep him a semi-low overall for him to stay. I have a 90 overall right guard, which is, if you're keeping track, better than their entire team. 99 lead block and 90 awareness with solid run blocking and pass blocking with pretty good strength. Not the best lineman I've had, but still pretty good. My backup's an 88. My entire O-line is just insane. My right tackle is a 97. I have a 97 right tackle. Almost max, not almost, max pass blocking, almost max run blocking, maxed IQ, and max strength. Like, I can't upgrade them anymore. Like, they're capped. My backups are higher than their starters. But Beasley, that's your offense. Who cares if your offense is insane? Your defense gave up 38 points to a shit squad. Your defense must be fucking terrible. Starting defensive end. 91 speed, or 89 speed, 91 acceleration, high 80s / low 90s for the run stopping. IQ is pretty solid, and 8 or 91 finesse move. That edge rusher is significantly better than every person on their team times 10. Backups an 83, elite dev, cool flex. My right edge, a 93 overall. Jeff Pettis. Solid IQ. 93 plus everything in run stopping. 99 acceleration, 89 speed, with 91 finesse with plat recoup and plat quick jump. I don't think either of my defensive ends got a singular sack in that game. Fun fact. I am going to not cover the stats of my players just to speed this along. But two D tackles who are both 95 pluses. My starting Sam is a 91 with disgusting stats. My starting Mike is a 91 with disgusting stats. My Will is a 90 with disgusting stats. My CB1's a 91, 87, and 83. Corners, albeit, aren't the best, but I also am running a 4-3, so technically these two are the only ones on the field. Not these ones, but either way, not too shabby. Safety, a 90, backup 86. My strong safety's a 95, backup's at 85. My kicker and punter are also in the 80s. Either way, the point is, if you just boil down my team versus their team, I have more 89 plus overall players on my roster than they do. I should have destroyed this dog shit team, and a 78 overall quarterback dropped 38 points on my team. My defense gave up 606 yards of offense. So when you ask me, Beastly, what are the meta playbooks? I don't think there is. I don't think it genuinely matters how good your team is or how bad the other team is. You're just going to lose. If the game decides you're going to lose, you're going to lose. If the game decides you're going to win, you're going to win. I have tried several defenses. I've tried like 15 offenses, and it's the same shit over and over and over again. You use a QB focused playbook, again, like Ole Miss, or I guess I haven't used Ole Miss, but Oklahoma, USC, North Texas. QB puts up stupid numbers every single year, but you'll randomly lose games because your QB runs too much. You'll use a playbook like Ohio State, which is a very run-centered playbook. Then you'll lose games because your running back runs too much. You can use playbooks that are very RPO-based. Like, who was it that I tested? That was all RPOs. I forget the name of the playbook, but it's just all RPOs. You'll have this, like, it doesn't matter. Like, it doesn't matter what offense you use. It doesn't matter what playbooks you use or what players you use. You're going to just lose. Same thing with defense. I have had the 4-2-5 man, which everyone on YouTube is glazing as the best defense in the game. I've had the 4-2-5 man give up 800 yards of offense. I've had the 4-2-5 man give up 2 yards of offense. I've had the base 4-3 hold people to 0 points, and then I've had the base 4-3 give up 70 points. I've tried the base 3-3-5, I've pretty much used every defensive playbook just because there's not that many of them, so testing the defense is not that hard, but just, it's random. And since everything is random, there's no skill in building a team. There's not. So that's going to be the end of my TED Talk. I was supposed to get off like an hour ago, and I've somehow milked this stream to be 3 hours long. But yeah, offense, defense, doesn't matter. You can build the most disgusting team of all time, like I do in most of my rebuilds, and I would like to assume most of you guys do as well, because you guys watch my content. But it doesn't matter that I have 4 players on my team that are 98 or above overall players. It doesn't matter that I have 1,000 Elite Dev players on my roster. Actually, how far do I have to scroll? Yeah, a third of my roster is Elite Dev. If you include Elite Dev and Star Dev, how much is that? So yeah, about two-thirds of my roster is Elite Dev or Star Dev. It doesn't matter how well you recruit. Obviously, it doesn't matter how well you upgrade. It doesn't matter how well you build your coach. It doesn't matter what coordinators you pick. You're just gonna lose. So there you go. It's the reason why I'm doing a coach mode rebuild is because I was so enraged at how dog shit I was treated in my last sim rebuild. But if I'm being brutally honest, the cuck mode rebuild, I would argue, is just as bad because I get to watch the AI go full retard every play. So if you want to have the most fun playing the game, you probably have to play every snap. But doing so, you will then not have fun because you're better than the computer. So it's just a lose, lose, lose. Whichever, pick your loss. You want to sim to remove human interaction, you're just going to lose. You want to do the cuck mode, you're going to lose because the game is poorly coded. you want to, fast sim. It's just pick your poison. But either way, you're going to get poisoned. So have fun. James, yeah, every playbook takes L's, even with 99 teams. I have noticed that I get better results with 50 aggressive offense, but defense doesn't perform unless you jack it up. Yeah, that's the other thing, James, is the reason why you have to use the aggressive or the aggression slider. It's funny because the reason why you have to tune your aggressiveness to be up is not to force the computer to go for on 4th down. That's like the big misconception about the playbook, or not the playbook, about the setting, is that I don't care about the number of times the CPU goes for it on 4th down. What I care about is the CPU stop scoring, right? The point of turning the aggressiveness up is to prevent them from going to chew clock mode. Because I've noticed with the regular settings, if you start winning by 17 points or 20 points, you will enter chew clock mode, and then the other team's going to score 30, and then you're going to lose. So ironically enough, the reason why I buff up my aggressiveness is not even to go for on 4th down or to do 2-point conversions. It's just to stop the AI from throwing the game by chewing clock. Because the AI, once when the AI enters chew clock mode, it never leaves. Doesn't matter if they're winning by 30 points or losing by 3. When they're in chew clock mode, they are chew clocking till the very end. And changing the aggression is the only way I can try to mitigate that. But as you can see, in this game, my offense didn't try to score. We scored 6 fucking points. Like, even when I make it high, it's not high enough. And there's other games I can show you. I mean, this is not... I mean, this does work, but it's not the game I was going to show you. Let me go back to the Ohio State game. As you can see, even with my aggressiveness tuned up, I was beating the computer 28-21 at half, and then they just stopped trying to score. We scored 1 touchdown through 2 quarters. Like, if I could just stop the CPU from going to chew clock mode, I would win every game, but I can't, so it's the bitch. W Rant, appreciate that. Why value your videos? Hell yes, Swag, appreciate that. Definitely a good rant. You basically took my itch to hop on away because it's exactly how I feel. 15 minutes in. That's the kicker. Is unless something drastic does change, this is going to be our entire year. Which for you guys who are normal Americans with normal jobs and are normal people in society, you guys can just go hop on any game you want and be fine. Unfortunately, I'm tied to this game. So if the game sucks, I'm going to suffer all fucking year. If the game's the best invention since sliced bread, that's great for me. But this game somehow got worse than 26, which is funny because I had so many issues with 26, but comparing the 26 issues to 27 is night and day. But either way, I appreciate y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get off and go get some food and do some other stuff. I appreciate y'all. Much love, and I will see you in the next one. Take care. If you stick with the science of games, I'll follow you around. GG's. Well, the funny thing is, I kind of do the science thing beef with every game I play. I'm just kind of a very analytical person. Like, catch me in Marvel Rivals. It's a very different game, but very, very fun thing to, like, Anyway, any game that involves, like, min-maxing is, like, my thing, but unfortunately, it's YouTube. YouTube only allows me to stream or play one game at a time. And so, if I hop on anything else, it literally kills my channel. So, that stinks. Shout out Lyle, and goodbye, Lyle. And I will see you guys in the next one. Take care.